Welcome, everyone, to another evening of War and... I don't know the rest of it. Yeah, Pain, with the Whale Pale Trail Snail Brigade, as they make their way from the stinky town of Meadowdale in the swamps at the end of the river, and they make their way up to Four Falls. Let's see. The party just found a lady in a tree and cut her down. She was semi-grateful for it. They finished earlier in the day. They finished their raid of the Harpy Nest. I believe the Schmarpy Diva escaped and was not seen.
Definitely killed it and got the hat.
Definitely, yeah. No, I have records that you did not do that at all.
I had a dream about it. Oh wait, I can't.
No, you did not, in fact, have a dream about that. That didn't happen either.
Someone tripped over me.
So yes, Drone in the night was tripped over, and Lucy left, and Rhea is sad, and Brightleaf has horses to be friends with right now. The party is now back down to one flying person who briefly put on some armor that made him a non-flying person. That was very funny. Wow, you don't know joy until you take away the flight of an Aarakocra for like 12 hours.
It was within my power to not even...
It was dark,
give him his flight back.
And it was raining, and he was sad and cold, and the only person to befriend him was his nemesis, the pirate. So, wonderful. And now,
wait, what?
Well, I mean, you're frenemies now.
No, he definitely lost our ship. He is not my friend.
Did he lose it, or did he actually give it back to the person who owns it?
He broke the pirate code. You never give the enemy a ship.
Ooh, that's because ooh, that's a perspective thing. You should have talked to Cleek about that. I'll be quiet and let you bicker. But in the moment, the party is kind of still in the area where they found Reka, and I believe it's sundown-ish now. You made it up the falls today, and you found her as sun was starting to set. So you may have to camp again for the night soon. You could also press on or push on through the night. It's up to you, but I'm going to shut up now, and you can tell me what to do when you come to a consensus.
Well, I think we were going to push on, because I don't want to spend another night in the wilderness. I have bad memories.
Hey, yo, is there, like, anything else besides wilderness, forward?
Nope.
Using my background feature, DM, oh mighty DM, where do I remember the nearest settlement ahead of us to be?
Settlement. Roll history. And or survival.
He thinks there's a settlement out here.
Oh,
that's
well, add an extra 4 to that. 22.
Oh, geez. So 22. You've flown over these mountains before. The mountains south of Punjab, Haryana, and Morocco, and Exitio Glacialis. You know, kind of between there and this heartland area that you're now leaving. Of Aelin Miley. You've flown over these mountains before, and it's always been a dangerous prospect. Mountains to the west in this pass tend to have large beasts that roam, many of them winged, not all of them, but some of them. And it is difficult to find places to land or hunt in the west. However, in the east, there is a tribe of very angry Kenku that lives on top of one of the peaks. And other than that, there are a number of flying smaller creatures that work in packs. So it's kind of a devil's choice. west or east. And if you stick down the middle, you may have to deal with a very, very large and old rock that sometimes comes to roost in the center of the mountain pass.
Oh boy. So our options are very large
A
flying bird
rock?
or
A rock that
or-
roosts?
or the equivalent of the dodo bird to the east. Okay.
So yeah, I'm just no, with a 22 also. You would know that the rock is very, very, very old and very cranky and territorial.
The rock is cranky and territorial.
I don't know what your tribe's name for it is. But different folks have different names for it. It's been around for a while.
Legendary.
My current theory is that it's an earth elemental.
That's an interesting theory considering it's a bird.
Like the rock flies?
It's a raw ROC. As
Oh
in
my god.
Let me.
giant ferocious bird.
I should drop art of such a beast and not just speak on it because the name is quite misleading. One moment, let me dive
Giant
into my images.
Angry, ferocious bird.
Gargantuan monstrosity!
Yes.
Fly speed!
Yes.
Oh my
I
god!
want to
thing.
fight that thing.
I do not.
I'm not spoiling any more of. I'm not spoiling myself on the stats. I'm not gonna do that. That's like big metagame. No.
It's
Holy
horrifying.
god!
You can roll a nature check since you
That thing is
recognize what it
gargantuan!
is.
It would swallow me like a bug!
So Kalik is relaying this information.
Click,
Loud.
roll nature.
Is he just loudly relaying like thinking,
Yes.
wait, wrong,
Yes,
wrong.
no, he's relaying
Wait a minute,
all of
that
this.
thing?
I'm having like a terrible flashback.
Click, can you explain for the rest of the class what you're talking about?
You just got hugged from behind by
Okay.
the new person, Cleek, as you were squawking.
Okay. So, big angry bird down the middle. What was to the right and left? I got very focused on the big bird.
Kenku to the east.
To the left?
Angry dodo birds
What's-
to the east. Tiny crow people that can't fly.
Okay.
Hey yo, I kind of want to fight that big bird.
Not.
We have
No,
briefly lost a
it's bigger than
Leon.
you think!
Just throwing that out there.
Oh,
Yeah, I noticed.
Big
He might
bird
come in and
down
out.
the
He might be
middle.
gone for the night, so I'll just leave it alone.
Lots of little flightless penguins to the right. Bad.
So do we want to vote or do I just make a decision and we go with it?
Garen raises his hand and says, "Hey, if we're voting, I'm voting for that giant bird."
I'm vetoing your vote.
Fine, then Kenku, the Kenku.
I second that veto.
Yep.
Kenku sound
I think
better.
although they have
Also, why am I
numbers,
being held?
Burb.
Burb.
I'd rather handle a lot of little flightless birds than one giant one. Besides,
Brightleaf will
you can make
bring her
friends with the
horse.
little ones.
Yeah, you might. Brightleaf will bring her horse up next to Bronze and say, "Where would you prefer?"
What was it, Kenku's or a giant rock?
yeah,
Ah,
not an easy choice.
well, we could probably talk to the Kenku's, you know?
Have I ever met a Kenku before? I don't think I have.
I think Braun would know about kangaroos.
Look, I'm a crow person. They're crow people. The only difference is the wings, right? And the plagiarism.
And the flying.
I said the wings.
Yeah, you know, now that I think about it, it might actually be worse to go to the Kenku because you can fly and they can't. They might see that as offensive.
What? I cannot fly?
Hey, what's up, Leon? We're deciding where to go. We have quite amazing options.
I heard there was a rock that was old and cranky.
Like a bird, it's not a natural rock.
No, it's a giant
I know.
flying monster. I have no idea, guys. This is way out of my element.
I don't know. I think Braun would vote for the Kenkus.
All right. Well,
100%.
I think Kenku's it is. This is not my element.
I
Giant
very
bird.
much prefer the tiny little crow people than the big angry bird.
All right. Well, tiny little crow people it is.
You know, I'm just gonna put it out there that that big bird's head would probably catch a nice price.
If
But I'm just saying.
If we could kill it.
if we can kill it and it doesn't kill us instead. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor.
If it's just
It
one,
was
you just go
me
around
and it's
when
right
sleeping.
tooth!
And
Tooth
well,
bird.
we could go around it. That's true. Unless it spots us.
It has to sleep at some point.
Do you know the sleeping cycles of a enormous bird?
Roll nature.
The scariest birds have teeth. Have you seen a goose's tongue?
You do not know the sleeping cycles of a rock.
I don't like.
Wait,
Sorry.
we have a 50-50
I don't trust
shot.
it at all.
We have a 50-50 shot of either walking through when it's asleep or walking through when it's wide awake, looking for people walking through.
Let me confirm for you. Actually, as I believe perhaps there's a little bit of a misconception over what we are doing right now. Let me instead go to the whole valley.
Ah, yes.
Whole valley. This is what I'm talking about. Actually, here, this whole valley. So we have you almost in the bottom right at that building there. Yes. The blue circle that Caimen has made illustrates both literally and figuratively where you are headed at this moment. That is the place Four Falls. So it looks like you all are headed north, which is the red arrow. We have an orange K, which represents where you believe the Kenku are. And then there is a large R to the left. Now, this is the part that I would like to correct. The large R is a bit more in the middle. Yeah. And a little more up. It's kind of above that dark grayish one. Kind of roosts and down a bit. Yeah. Thank you.
So what you're saying is the area we need to worry about going through.
I'm saying that the rock ranges over the mountains and roosts in the center of them. Yes. Now, if we would like to go just step back to the large beasts that aren't rocks, they are on the left. So if I can get an orange bee over that gray mountain to the far left and in that general area, that would be super. Yeah, you guys got it. That's the one. So that's the general breakup via Cleek's remembrance of the threats facing you as you seek to cross these mountains from the starting point of Four Falls, which Cleek will also remember the location of, and as he maybe flies about, several hundred feet up, will be able to probably perception check. Let's find out.
Yeah. Let's find out if this is 4 Falls or 6 Falls, the distant cousin.
It could be with these hill folk.
Wait, I believe that 4 falls was disputed to be 6 falls or 5 falls, or how many falls?
So,
Nobody's really sure.
With a 20, you can see the sort of keep structure of 4 falls from here.
Yep.
We will go back to the other view since this was just to tell everyone where the threats are.
No matter what we do, the rock is a threat.
That's one way of looking at it.
Hey,
Yep.
yo, it's bird slaying time.
I think that's
If we
the
skirt
practical,
along the
pragmatic
edge,
view.
we're less likely to encounter it,
I
though.
know, I have my doubts.
Hey, yo, if we're trying to dodge some random bird thing, shouldn't we stay low to the ground? Make sure.
Yeah, Cleek.
Bryn, we want a dungeon. Okay,
That would be
here's
smart.
several mountains. Go.
Yeah, that's not a dungeon.
No, but it is.
It's the total opposite of a dungeon.
It's like one really big dungeon that's way scarier.
I mean, if the ceiling is the stratosphere, you have an enemy between you and the ceiling now.
Yep. Great. Right. Do we want to just camp out here for a bit?
Hey, okay with me, boss man.
It's Captain.
Hi, Captain.
Better. Much better.
So is that a vote by everyone to head to Kinku Turf when they have a
Yep.
choice, A,
Yep.
and B, to rest here at this sort of crossroads where they have found Rhea for the night?
Yep.
All right, we'll get that long rest going then.
Yeah.
Who would like to be on the first watch? And is there any stuff you would like to do while you get ready to... Yeah, I don't know.
Cleek's probably not going to take a watch. He had a restless night.
Yeah, he did. He's actually still
He needs all
exhausted.
the sleeping pills.
Everything should have been rolled with
Yeah.
disadvantage. Oops. Oh well.
I think Drone
You
and
right.
Braun should share a watch.
We'll take first watch.
Oh, yeah.
I know.
All right.
Sick.
I'll take second and third watch.
Brightleaf looks at you and is like, okay.
Anyone is free to join me. I can't sleep. I don't understand this.
She's like, I'll be up.
Great.
I'll
Cool.
get Leon on the third shift.
Never mind, second.
Well, all right. So we're tripling up on 2 of the shifts. Well, then everyone goes to sleep other than first watch. Please either one help the other or both of you roll your own perception checks, keeping in mind that it is dark and you are both, I believe, humans. No, one of you is a human. But if you don't have dark vision, you're going to roll with disadvantage.
I'm gonna roll guidance as well.
Sure. You know you're on watch.
Damn.
Nice.
Oof. The person
So,
that
22 and a 7. All right. So y'all go ahead and do your thing while I look at some stuff.
I planned the monster that's going to kill you.
Well, funny thing is, I'm technically still awake. I can't sleep. Should I roll a perception check too?
Yes. Braun,
Just laying
Drone,
there.
what are the 2 of you doing as you're on?
I'm waiting for Braun because I know he has the questions.
Yeah, I'm just chewing on a bit of jerky. And you see, I sit down and stretch a little bit. So just finally. as sure as night falls.
We regained Leon.
He kind of looks like kind of caught back, but and then says, "Sure as will shall be done."
Alright, you see, like, Braun looks a lot more relaxed, but he's still looking at you with, like, a little wariness. Like, he's really, he suspects something of you.
Not gonna lie, almost forgot that. We don't really use it that much.
Fair. Well,
And it's, like, totally easy to crack down on. I figure someone could decode that if they try.
maybe.
but-
It served me pretty well so far.
How long have you been working for this temple, Braun?
My whole life. Since I was born. What
Wow.
about you?
Last 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years, huh? Also, you see Braun, like, as he's looking at you intently, you can notice, looking over your face and your hair at your deck.
My pitch black eyes.
Yeah, and the glyphs, I think, that's on your face, right?
Yep.
Can I make some kind of check to identify that, or is it just something?
Religion and or history.
Let's do religion.
You don't remember anything in your studies about this. Nothing in the teachings. But he doesn't move with the same grace as like an acolyte of the temple, such as yourself, someone sort of raised from birth, but roll insight. He seems pretty sincere. So even though you can't recall anything of that nature, it seems legit, at least from his heart.
Alright, Braun's just gonna dismiss his curiosity of your markings for a moment.
Alright. He's kind of like looking ahead, but also kind of looking back at you, expecting more conversation.
He's just looking right at you. He looks really like he's calculating. How did you know where to find me?
Hey, yo, well, I mean, I just asked the temple, and, you know, especially with words coming out that this Whispers of the Gale is helping all these folks out, it wasn't too hard.
Do you know of a temple that's in this area? Did you come from Sichuan?
Bren, do I know of a temple of this area?
You would know of the temple in Sichuan, the one that Bo hides on her lands.
Mm-hmm. The one that's hidden?
They're all hidden.
Yeah,
That
but
is
this one's,
absolutely
like,
true.
This one's extra hidden.
Well, perhaps it is the Night Singer's will that we meet each other. So what's your mission here then? Just to find me and tell me about Brightwater?
Pretty much, but, you know, like I said, I heard you help people out. I'm still trying to find my purpose in life, so I wouldn't mind helping people out too, you know? I would really prefer if at some point we can go to Brightwater, but I know other people are talking about how to deal with the situation. Time is not of the essence. Well, at least that's what they say. I'm not so sure about that myself.
I don't know why I should even care about Brightwater. I have my own task. The Dark Lady herself gave to me personally. Do you know of the Shade Weaver?
No.
I don't? Okay. So, No, I don't think so.
It's the Holy Spear of Shar. Apparently, I'm to find this. So if you were here to help me, I'll gladly accept your company.
Drone just kind of nods and I do got one thing to show you though.
What's that?
This is why most people at the temple took interest in me. If it weren't for this, I'm not sure they would have took me in. He kind of scoots back a little bit, and he's gonna transform. He's using his Asimar transformation. Suddenly, Drone just becomes completely made of shadows, and he has shadow-like wings coming out. His pitch black eyes become white. And
Wings, yeah? You got some crazy wings, yeah?
yep, there's
is
off. The
Brom's just
temple
completely taken aback because you transform into this
temple
demon.
people say it's some sort of connection to Shar. I didn't know about this. Wasn't exactly the reason I thought it was. You know, I have my own reasons for believing I have my powers, so it doesn't really connect, but I thought you should know.
It looks like the work of Shar. It seems you've been blessed by her.
He kind of like unconsciously toughs the glyphs. Either I've got some sort of either Shar's blessing is some sort of curse, or I've got two different gifts then.
Okay, I'm gonna have both of you roll a perception check to hear Caimen laughing.
Trying so hard not to laugh as this guy is just like, either the goddess that I'm pretty sure blessed me cursed me, or
So neither of them will notice Caimen snickering to himself. I just want to say, as a DM, I'm glad I could tell exactly who it was, but they can't.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
keep it together, Caimen. Keep it together. Don't let them know you're still awake and listening to everything they're saying.
I mean, Drum's pretty close. He doesn't know.
I assure you then, it's no curse that Shar has given you, but a gift. Being granted such power.
Aye. Then these glyphs are something else. Good to know.
Tell me about the glyphs.
In my village, there's a village that I was brought up in. If you're brought there as a child, you get these glyphs. It's both a curse and a blessing. It gives you it gives me these powers that I've had all my life, but it also marks you. I basically have a permanent tracking device on me by certain individuals, which is what I talked about yesterday. A session you weren't there for.
welcome
Yes,
to the
I
club.
wasn't
Tracking devices.
really listening when you said that. Who are these people that you speak of?
They're magic users, pretty much. Obviously, pretty sinister. They can chop off my head and figure out how to get these glyphs on their own body.
And they can track you wherever you go?
Yeah.
You see, Braun looks really, really uncomfortable now that you say that.
This is why I brought this up yesterday. I thought it was fair that everyone knew, but I was also hoping that with your crew and all, this was kind of already something that could happen. I was hoping it'd be less of a deal.
Yeah, well. There might be people tracking all of us anyway. And we've had weirder characters in our group. But you're the first that share my devotion to Shar.
Nerds.
Is that allowed? Hmm?
Yeah, very much so.
Alright, perception checks again.
Let's see how dense I am. Just
Wow.
bat it.
You continue to not notice him muttering to himself. Wow, those are some epically bad roll. I guess also roll a stealth again, Caimen, because I've been talking.
Yo.
Well,
Just barely.
well.
Just barely.
You guys are both like, did I hear something? No, it's nothing. All right. Well, carry on.
Yeah, well, I mean, being up in that temple, not gonna lie, they got on to me a lot about doing procedures right. I think they only targeted me because of who I was. It would be nice to be away from the temple. Still one of my own, but less pressure.
Well, it's a lot more comforting to me knowing that you and I share roughly the same goals then as missionaries. So welcome aboard. And he looks away, continuing his watch. If you want to ask anything, then go ahead, but he's done talking.
Journal just asks one thing. Hey, yo, like, where does your devotion come from? Like, I really hate to break this to you, but I'm kind of here to help out the people, and my connection to Shar, I'm still trying to get that down.
Where does my devotion come from?
Yeah, like, what's your reason?
It's all I know. I was born into her servitude. After that, I've been blessed by her.
I guess that's a pretty good reason, yo.
It's my life's work, I guess. And Shar knows there's much to be done here.
Alright, and Drone will turn away.
Your watch passes without incident. The night is quiet. The rains stopped earlier today. Second watch is available any.
Caimen just gets up, walks over, sits down, goes, "All right, go to sleep, lovebirds."
Brightleaf also comes and sits by the fire. Was there anyone else who said they were going to be awake for second watch?
Somebody was. There was
Like,
a third one.
All right.
Oh, hey kid.
We're gonna be like, we've probably found like some rocks that we're just like kind of staring between, watching Caimen.
A little creepy, but okay.
By the way, I'm changing these nightmare checks to just a straight D20 and adjusting the DC appropriately.
Sure. You're good.
Yeah.
Reika, was it... How long have you been out here?
I don't know. Been traveling for a while.
Yeah. I know what that feels like.
How long have y'all been traveling?
Months,
Years.
decades.
Well, look at you, Captain.
Or maybe not that long, but long enough.
You're
Poop.
a captain.
What?
You're a captain.
Yeah, I am.
What kind of boat do you have?
It was stolen, you see?
He doesn't have one anymore.
Nope, it was stolen from me, but that's okay. I'm gonna get a new one.
Where are you gonna get a new boat?
If I know the Black Wind, he has a ship. And I'll be taking it.
You're going to take your old captain's ship.
He's not my captain anymore. I don't know who he is anymore.
But you knew him, and now you're going to take a ship that you don't know that he has, but you know that he has, but you don't know him.
Nope, not anymore. Look, the captain that I knew could not resurrect people from the dead, okay? That's not him.
How long did you serve with him?
Man. 10 years at least.
Rika's like,
Yeah, 10 years at least. Maybe longer. I don't know. Time kind of, when you're out in the ocean for a long time, you start to lose track.
If I help you get a boat, can you give me a ride?
Yeah, sure.
where would you want to go?
Back to where I think everyone is.
North. You mean north?
Yes.
No, absolutely not. It's not possible.
Reika, also please roll perception as you are on watch. Alright.
It's impossible. Don't even waste your time. If you left friends north of there, they're dead. Forget them.
She's gonna like stare at you, just blink a couple times, and just like kind of just like puts her head down, just kind of curl up.
I think what he means is it might be tough to go there right now. She's eyeing you like
No,
okay, well,
listen, you have no idea how dangerous going through all that will be. And besides, think about it. You ended up here. What makes you think they didn't?
he does have a point. If you are here and safe, then maybe they're even all together. And
Looking for you.
yeah,
I don't know who's gonna look for me.
well, if we keep an eye out for them, surely if our paths cross, you know, we'll find our way to them for you.
And if they have loot,
The big robot would stop you.
Big robot?
I'm not sure what robe. Okay, you're gonna need to explain that one to me. What the hell is a robot?
Is that a dwarvish word?
It sounds gnomish, actually.
They
Ooh,
came
it
out
does.
of the sea, and they're a giant thing of metal.
Like
Definitely.
a steel golem that doesn't rest.
I guess. But they were pretty cool.
Sounds gnomish to me.
And then
Mhm.
they protected the stuck-up bunny prince.
If there is a large metal person and a bunny person traveling around, surely we will hear something about them. That I can't imagine those would go unnoticed.
Yeah, no way. We'd definitely hear something.
And then there was the vampire dude who didn't like pickles.
Vampire. Yeah, that's... Well, we have one of those chasing us, so
Reka,
maybe...
how much do you know about vampires?
He
That's
was
a good...
scary and wanted to drink everyone's blood.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And you were traveling with this person and you were fine?
Yeah, they asked people first.
That
So
doesn't sound...
That is a little out of character.
That's really okay. I don't know much about vampires now, but I'm pretty sure they don't ask you for your blood. They just kind of they do whatever they do, and then you don't have blood anymore.
yep, protect everyone from the zombies.
All right, zombies. I know a little something about.
I've re-killed, unkilled. We've put down zombies before together, and also I think separately, maybe.
Mostly together.
Well, they had these
Okay. It was your first time then.
Yeah.
crazy ones where they had these. If you took a normal zombie village person and these vines interacted with them, they become a really, 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 really fast zombie. And they also had the zombie dogs, and then they had the other ones that control all the other zombies. But if you take out their leader, then the other ones are docile.
I've never heard of zombies that behave like that before.
No. They just kind of mindlessly try to kill everything in their path. I don't know what you encountered, but it sounds like nothing we've dealt with here.
I think that it didn't happen.
So you dreamed it?
No.
Okay then.
We went back in time, I think. I'm so confused.
I've heard of mages that attempted time magic, but I don't believe it ever turned out well.
Yeah, I've never heard of it.
Well, we took down this creature thing that was supposed to be controlling all of them. And then they had this other person in this void we talked to, but then we were back on the ship that exploded. And before it exploded, but it didn't explode.
It sounds to me like you're crazy. You had a dream.
I guess. I mean, I did. Well, there was a bright light, and then I was in the woods.
Would you be able to get us a ship?
Yeah.
What, me?
No, she said she could get you a ship.
She said she would help. And she will help. We will be taking the Blackwind's ship.
Do you know where the Blackwind is?
Oh, he's looking for me. We will find. He will want to be found.
She kind of looks at you levelly and says, "Have you looked for him?"
Well, where do you think we're going?
I'm glad y'all haven't just kicked me out of your little group thinking I'm crazy.
I mean, you were up in that tree for I don't know how long. You could be half starved. I'm just glad that you have
I
something
like
to
food.
eat. Ah, well, let me get you some. And she kind of goes through her rations and hands you some, salted meats and cheeses and such,
Uh,
travel
at,
fare.
at the mention of food, she's gonna be like extremely excited, and then as soon as food's handed, just takes it and starts devouring the food.
Some of that's probably Creek homemade
oh.
stuff.
Okay, yeah, no, I can get some more. All right, just don't bite my finger. No, oh, ow, 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 hey, Caimen, she bites.
Good to know.
Okay, I'm gonna put it on the ground, and you can take it then. I'm not dealing with this. And she puts a selection of trail food on the ground for you,
We'll
on a plate.
We'll
Ooh,
take
piece
it.
of candy. Ooh, piece of candy.
We'll take it. We'll go find Burb. We'll like huddle up next to Burb and eat.
All right.
You're climbing a tree for that, but
Yeah,
I
we'll
also
climb a tree then.
That's fine.
capable.
Yep, no problem climbing trees. Eventually, second watch will end, and it'll be past the deepest part of the night, and the third watch will come. Caimen and Brightleaf are both still awake because that's their
We
thing.
don't.
So whoever is taking third watch can now wake up, as it seems that up in the tree with Burb, Reka has snuggled and is chewing quietly.
Who was it that was going to wake up for third watch?
Was it Leon?
Yo, that was me.
Yeah.
All right, I got a way to wake him up.
Leon and
I got a way
someone
to wake him up.
else.
Perfect. I'm going to use prestidigitation to make just a horrible, gut-wrenching odor right under his nose, inside his mask,
Horrible.
Oh,
in the mask.
Beef stew.
Yep.
Will shoot up from laying down like a rocket.
Oh, you're awake.
What
Good.
did you do to him?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Insight.
Roll deception.
Yeah.
Windy.
Oh, definitely
Oh.
did something.
You're an
Brightleaf
asshole.
can also barely tell, but she just kind of like has a small smile, which she's quiet.
Ugh, you're an asshole.
Yep.
Just because you can't sleep doesn't mean the rest of us can't.
No, it's time for your ass to wake up. It's third watch.
You said you wanted to be a part of it, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go.
Not how I wanted that.
Well,
Okay.
you'll be extra awake now, right? How long does that last?
I'm gonna last
A minute.
for I think it's
10 minutes.
a minute, something like that. But as soon as he says you're gonna be more awake now, I'm gonna use the smoke pipe and have little Z's come out of one of the nostrils.
Nice.
Don't make me do it. I can make it so much worse.
Leon, I've been meaning to ask you, now that you're dead,
Yes.
you are half elf, right?
Yeah. I am.
And you didn't inherit the trance. You sleep.
Yeah. I definitely got the lifespan, but no, the trance escapes me.
I wonder why that is.
Yeah. I've wondered that myself, but considering the rest of what I lost with it, it's just another drop in the bucket, I suppose. My siblings got it, but that was, well, they all do.
Wow, this is all stuff that I don't know anything about. Because I don't care.
Haven't you ever been friends with an elf before? Or half elf?
Congratulations, you're the first.
She actually looks a little shocked and is like,
Not many elves in Rose Hall. I don't know if you knew that.
I've never been to Rose Hall.
It's awful.
Where is it?
It's a little island southeast of the main continent. Sugarcane.
That is near Paludis and Gravesinon, right?
Yep.
I've never been that far down to the southeast.
Miserable area. I was glad to get saved from it. Me and Hugo, actually, when we were down there, that's when we met.
Hugo's
Blackwood.
from there too?
Yep.
Roll insight.
Oh boy. I'm gonna guidance myself for this. Oh shoot.
It'll help so much.
Yeah, it helped so much. 5.
Leon, you're also there, so you can also roll insight.
Alright.
Come on, Brightleaf, roll deception. Let's go.
She she beat Caimen, even though she rolled a natural 1.
Wow.
She did not beat Leon. Leon, you can tell that revelation has given her a little bit of thought, but she's trying to mask it. Not very well, but I guess Caimen doesn't.
No. I'm gonna have an awesome passive insight, but nope.
Does that stir up any thoughts, Brightleaf?
What?
She just seemed to had a thought in her mind.
What's just Hugo had never... I mean, I assumed that you two knew each other when you spoke to each other as soon as we met, but...
Oh, yeah.
I didn't know that you were born in the same homeland together, on the same small island together.
Yep.
Even so...
What, you didn't talk about it?
We didn't know each other long before we met you.
Oh.
Maybe 7, 8 hours. There wasn't much time to talk other than before you showed up.
Oh, well, now you know.
Go ahead and everyone roll a perception check for this third watch. Brightleaf already did hers.
Guidance.
Leon, you see everything. In general, it's a clean watch, but if you have anything you want to say before dawn rises and everyone wakes up.
I will casually look at Leon and go, hey, you want me to wake everyone up the same way I woke you up?
Hang on. Just let me get I'm gonna shuffle through my cards real quick and pull one card. Okay, do it.
All right. I will, beneath each sleeping person's nose, the horrible, horrible scent of
Leon,
an unwashed ogre.
Does this change at all if Cleek is already awake?
Leon, are
He
you
rises
pulling?
early on his own, pretty
Are you pulling it from your washed, unwashed, or just the whole deck?
The washed.
Okay, so that's like
I
your clean. That's a really limited set you have. Okay, got it.
I have to do once every rest.
No, Cleek, nothing changes. You get hit just the same. Everybody does.
What's
Oh,
the
yeah,
smell?
Yawn, take it right in. Unwashed ogre.
Hey, yo, what the fuck? He starts like smacking his nose, like. Hey, yo, it's
Cleek's
morning.
probably
You like almost immediately.
plugging his
forgets-
deep holes with his fingers.
But it doesn't help.
Oh, what's that smell? What do you? Oh, jeez. Ugh. God.
Caimen's trying so hard not to laugh right now. He's trying so hard. He's like, I don't know. Must be one of you guys let him go.
And how would it spread to all of us?
Okay, yeah, we're throwing up.
I don't know.
Oh, don't. Oh, it's just like raining out of the tree. Jeez. Oh.
Drone is just scooting back, like. He just kind of rolls his eyes. He kind of walks away a little bit from where everyone's standing.
It's really strange because it's almost like pointedly at the exact spot you were laying. So as soon as you move, it's gone.
Cleek would be moving very quickly, so
It's gone.
Do you have the power of making it smell bad, Captain?
Something.
Come again?
This is Brightleaf.
Yeah. Do I have the power of what?
Making it smell bad.
Maybe. I have many powers. Doesn't have to smell bad. It could smell like this.
How close are we to the water?
Now it's the scent of the sea, like salt water. Fresh, clean salt water.
Brightleaf actually kind of smiles and is like, "That is a very cool thing to be able to do."
Brent, how close are we to the water?
I mean, it's several hundred feet away, but you can like 200, 300 feet away.
Okay, nah.
It would take a moment to get over there.
All right, pack it up, people. Let's go.
Yeah, everyone starts striking camp as morning comes.
Strike the earth. I've decided we're playing Dwarf Fortress, Bryn. We're gonna set up our mountain home right here.
Oh,
Are we gonna
You
set
know?
up the catapult bridge?
it's
Yep.
it's good territory, except you are gonna have to deal with Gnomish invaders to the north, and
That
a
is-
lot of traveling beasts. And then you're gonna have to deal with the Empire, just kind of laying claim to where you are.
Oh,
You're also on the sovereign land of Aelin Miley. Not that they'll do much about it, because you're out in the sticks in the mountains. We don't care.
Yeah.
We care where the grain is.
who's gonna
So-
give a shit that we're up here?
A little bit. Is that what we're doing? Are we setting up a mountain home, or are we getting back on the trail?
No, we're getting back on the trail. We're not.
Okay.
I'm not.
I don't like the underground.
Just wanted to confirm.
Yeah, I'm not a dwarf. We're going up that way. Follow the trail.
So, what's the
We're-
marching order as the party gets underway?
Confident
It's probably
Caimen.
flying up again.
Really?
Where's Braun?
Cleek's
I'll
flying.
be somewhere in the middle, maybe a little bit closer to the front.
Cleek,
Braun's a little bit behind Braun.
you told us about a
Yeah.
giant, angry, monstrous bird, and you are still willing to fly up there?
I'm gonna keep low.
Clique, roll
Just try and keep an
perception.
eye out ahead of us.
Oh god. Oh no. Oh god. Oh no.
Hey, yeah, that's also like a signaling beacon is the thing.
Yeah.
Skies look clear. I mean, so
Yeah, I
there's
mean-
there's some clouds in the sky, but otherwise, I mean, like there's you don't see anything other than just a couple birds here and there, just regular kind of everyday stuff. Nothing seems amiss.
Yeah, you know what? You convinced me. No, you're good.
We would have
To
told
the ground
Bird
I go.
that we're gonna be like off, like kind of paralleling, like through woods, and then we would have went into the woods.
Oh,
Should I
where did
go with the kid?
So
Yeah,
as you
do that.
as you head down the trail, the thing you're going to notice there is a
I'm going with the
bridge
child.
over the water.
Ooh.
This crossing, it'll be difficult if you're in the woods to make the crossing unless you plan on swimming the river, and it's a little whitewatery in places. But as you cross the first bridge, you see a second bridge a little bit further along. And Cleek, at this point, you can definitely see the structure up ahead, and the party continues. Yes.
We've traveled
I know what
along
the
this
structure
trail,
is.
right? I've
Yeah.
seen 1 fall. I've seen 2 fall. I've seen 3 and 4. There's 5. There's 6 over there. Something tells me somebody got the name of this place wrong.
Hey, yo, what's that
I'm
mean?
just gonna shrug my feathery wings.
This place is called 4 Falls by some people, and there are more than 4.
I think some
Hey, yo,
call it 5
Hey, that's
balls.
pretty funny, yo.
This is a conversation I assume is happening right here.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
As you cross the bridge for the Sixth Falls, you're
Why
like,
are you sneaking?
wait a minute.
There's like
Why
6
is
of them.
Rika sneaking?
Oh no, because we were gonna like try to like go up in the woods and like just kind of follow. Yeah,
I
was
don't-
going with
I
you
don't
as
think
well.
you're able to, only because you have to
Bridges.
cross rivers.
Yeah.
If you could sneak off at the end of the trail, like up here, like then you could be off in the woods a little bit. But as we're crossing the first bridge and discussing the Sixth Falls, continuing on, second bridge. Reka, if you want to break off, you can stealth roll. Cleek, if you want to try and follow. I think your flying speed.
Yeah, I
is-
was gonna follow.
All right,
Ooh.
rogue.
Holy!
I mean, those still 2 really good rolls, though.
So go ahead and roll with advantage because you're looking at her as she sneaks off.
Yeah, you only have to beat a 20.
Rika like hiding from me as well.
I don't know.
Not from
mean,
Burp.
that's
we
just-
like Burp. Burp. Run.
I'm not even sure why Rika's sneaking, but
No,
yeah,
we're
no,
just-
I literally have a plus perception. There's no, I'm done. I physically can't find
She's
her.
not hiding from you, I don't think. She's hiding in general as she sneaks along, and that's to say that she's doing a good job of sneaking, more than that she's specifically hiding
Okay.
from you.
Should I still be rolling perception with advantage?
No. I would say if you're working together and she's not specifically hiding from you, then
Alright.
she probably won't hide in such a way that you can't see her.
All right.
Because, I mean, like, imagine you're sneaking around playing paintball or something. Like, your teammates can see you even though you're trying to be sneaky. Because you want them to see you. That's a good thing that they know where you are. And, so, in any case. Bleh. Cleek and Reka go off to the east into the woods to scout around
I'll try
the
and-
side. And
I'll try
Be
and sneak
sneaky.
as well, seeing
Roll-
she's sneaking. I
you are
don't
not
do that well
nearly
enough.
as sneaky as she is. Not at all.
I'm
Oh
not
my
used to
goodness.
being on the ground.
No.
Why are we sneaking? What's going on here?
in case we get attacked.
Okay.
Or more
I'm just-
traps on the road.
You gonna
Reka, roll
hide
perception real
my
quick.
trap?
Ooh. And then whoever's on watch for the main group, also marching order for it.
Caimen said he was leading.
Okay,
Yep.
so Caimen, perception check as you are leading the.
Yes, indeed.
Me and Braun in the middle.
Yep, seems good.
Right. Pray continue. So with those rolls, everything seems fine. The party continues along. And before long, you are approaching a sort of. It looks large, but as you get closer, you see that it's kind of an issue of scale. It seems sort of a stone stronghold has been built into the side of the mountain.
You weren't the first to play Dwarf Fortress.
Yes, indeed. And you can see a couple figures kind of loitering out by. With those perception rolls, I will say that you
They're
can
gnomes.
tell that they are gnomes, and that they are armed and standing guard. I will say specifically Rhea and Braun with their perception rolls, because they rolled quite well. We'll notice also that there are other gnomes, and it appears they are standing guard in different, like, kind of hidden locations along the battlements and other kind of hidden nooks and crannies of this sort of like minor stronghold here in the mountains. They don't appear particularly like alert in that they're like ready and looking for you. And as you come up, they do. Unless you're sneaking, are you just coming up the trail, right?
We're riding up to. How are we going to sneak on horses?
Yeah. Well, I know. Rhea and Cleek are off to the side sneaking. So okay.
Yep. Weirdos.
Weirdos.
Braun's gonna whisper, and Braun's here, and like,
really
"Hey, I know I said I was down with helping people, but that new person, I ain't babysitting."
Apparently, Cleek is. He was the one given the job.
Yep, exactly. Cleek was given the job.
He took the job.
All right, well, Caimen is going to call out in Gnomish. Hey there. Hey, listen, we're just trying to pass through. Is this the only way to get through the mountains? Is through here?
Has anyone heard Caimen speak in Gnomish before?
Certainly not me.
Some members of the party may remember him talking to this certain gnome at one point.
I think.
Oh, actually,
I
they
think
might
I
not have.
did.
I don't know if anyone did.
He was with her alone when they were talking Gnomish.
Nope. Yep. You were in the you were in the Stone Oath mercenaries cabin, going through their chest, speaking Gnomish, and you both got hit by a hold person glyph of warding. Were both held for the full minute, and then after it went down, you both looked at each other, and then both in Gnomish were like, "Motherfucker." Well, anyways, let's split the gold.
Yep, exactly.
She was ruthless.
Yeah, she was. Oh. Yep, so Caimen just speaks in a language nobody's ever heard him speak before.
You...
Why does Caimen sound tiny?
Why does Caimen sound tiny?
He does have that ability.
As you approach and call out to them, the gnomes by the gate suddenly appear startled, and they kind of raise the crossbows that they have, not at you, but like now they are holding them in both hands, and kind of like they call out back in Gnomish, so only Caimen will understand. But halt! Who comes to Five Falls Garrison? And the other one kind of nudges him in the ribs, and it's like, it's Four Falls.
Hold up. It's you're actually all wrong. It's Six Falls Garrison. I counted on the way up.
You
Looking right.
You hear a voice from like up above. You didn't notice one of the hidden ones,
Nope.
but he kind of leans out and says, "I told y'all it's Six Falls. There's six. You haven't walked the trail." And said, "Shut up, Bernie. It's 5. We don't count the Western Falls."
What? All right. Look. We're the Whispers of the Gale. We're a traveling adventuring party. We're on our way north.
What happened to Whale Pale?
Who the fuck said whale pale? What? This
You
is
disappeared right after you named the party.
yeah.
They all
Whispers of the
promptly
Gale.
forgot.
Yeah, and then the mayor
Oh.
asked us the name and we butchered it.
It was incredible.
Wow.
It was absolutely unforgettable. It was the Whale Pale Snail Trail Brigade.
I'm gonna have to talk to all of you later. Anyway, we're the Whispers of the Gale. We're just passing through. May we continue on our journey? Do you need anything while we're here?
Well, what are a bunch of talls like you trying to get through 5 falls for? 4 falls! 6 falls! Shut up, Bernie!
Poor Bernie. We're heading up to Punjab Haryani.
Oh, I see. Are you looking to use the mines?
Tell me about these
The mine?
mines.
Well, I mean, there's 2 ways you can get there. No rivers come out the mountains, except what goes
Right.
down the hill, down all 5 falls. It's 4 falls. 6! Shut up, Bernie! Anyways, so if you want to get to the other side of the mountains, you're absolutely going to have to take the rails, less than you want to deal with wretched Cletus. Oh, wretched Cletus, motherfucker.
I'm gonna
He's been
guess that
swooping.
the giant bird. A gigantic, frightening, angry bird.
Well, I'd be 3 times as scared of him as this. You're 3 times as big as we are. 3 times the meal.
Yeah. By the way, you haven't had any trouble with harpies lately, have you?
Oh, the ones what are down the hill and such. They don't come over here. Put a quarrel in them, can't find us. They sing real loud, but that's what earmuffs are for.
Yeah, they're all dead.
Oh, well, look at you.
Yeah,
Did you find them at the base of the hill or something, or did you go up and do it yourself, you roguish bastard?
We went up and did it ourselves.
I told you some tolls are good for something. Anywho,
Yeah.
you wanna use the mines. You're gonna have to talk to Humphrey, but I can go get him for you.
Yeah, absolutely. That sounds great. Anything to avoid crossing the mountains. Sounds perfect.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that if me mother gave me 50 gold and well, you get the idea.
I don't know, 50 gold's a lot of money.
Let me go see if Humphrey is available, and he trundles into the entrance. It looks kind of
Turn
like
around and tell everybody in common. So yeah, he's gonna go get a guy named Humphrey, and then we're gonna use the mines to get through all of that mountain ahead of us, so we don't have to cross it. Yay for me!
Caimen, that's about the shadiest shit I've ever heard.
oh, man.
What are you talking about? They're gnomes. Their architecture is sublime. Listen,
I
if there is
don't want to
ever
go in a mine.
you don't have a choice. It's either that or you're getting eaten by the giant bird. At this point, you hear the sound of a great big eagle in the distance.
I don't know what I like. What's
Sounds
worse,
awful.
getting eaten by the earth or getting eaten by the skies?
You're not getting eaten by the what?
May as well be.
No, that's not how that works. The earth doesn't have teeth. Well,
Have
I
you
mean,
seen those spiky things in the caves?
those are I was actually about to say, never mind, the earth does, but the earth doesn't close its mouth. Well, actually, look, it's a lot safer in the mines than it is out here in the open, where we are subject to the elements of the area, and it's going to get a lot colder the further north we go.
Hey, yo, Cleek. Why are you so scared of those mines, yo?
your audio artifacted out. Please repeat yourself.
Yeah, you ruined robot. Sorry, Chief.
There's no room. I'm stuck on the ground. It's bad.
It's a mine. There's plenty of room to walk.
Hey yo, I just want to advocate that not all air Cochrans are like this. My best friend Tlush, he was fine going down the mines with me, and he kind of pulls out his maul. This is where we got this thing.
Well, some of us like to make use of our gifts for flying, and it's how we've survived our entire lives.
Well, now you're going to learn how to survive on foot in a mine. Boy, that Humphrey guy's taking a long time.
How many gnomes are there that we can see without... I'm not counting the hiding ones because I'm not rolling perception for it.
You can see 2, and one of them went in.
All right.
So there's only one gnome just at the entrance. He doesn't particularly disturbed at the number and adventurers kind of at the doorstep of their little stronghold. And those of you who rolled perception well enough can see why. There are, again, a number of them hidden in kind of well-defended nooks and crannies, armed with heavy crossbows for gnomes. And, they look to be of pretty solid manufacture. So, why did I drag that over? Oops. So, after a moment, a halfling named Humphrey comes waddling out with them. He has he's wearing like a kind of nice leather jerkin over some armor. He's got an adventurer's pack. He's got a short sword, a little short bow. He's like, all right. You wanted to head through the mines then? Yeah, that's quite a big group. Right.
Yeah.
You bring in horses. There's room. Just don't normally see that. Do you want to get going right now?
Yeah.
Oh. All right. Did you know which way you wanted to go? And he starts walking over to the mine entrance, which is kind of positioned behind part of the stronghold.
Now listen to me, you stupid horse. You're going to follow that halfling. Do you understand me?
Roll animal handling.
Yeah, roll animal handling.
Are you sure?
With guidance.
Intimidation at that point.
Good thing I said with guidance.
The horse rolls its eye back and turns its head to look at you and fixes you with a stare.
Yeah. Get moving. You know, and I know.
And he follows along.
Yep. I'm the captain.
that ego affirming moment.
Now.
I'm the captain.
Yep. Even strange beasts of the land obey me.
As you're kind of moving forward,
Oh boy.
you notice that Rhea is not walking with you.
Rhea?
Yeah?
What's up?
I've been thinking. We're done now, right? Like we don't have to do anything anymore for the unicorns or for the Empire.
You don't.
I'm kind of looking at the gnomes' reactions because I know the unicorns at least.
You don't. Is this your stop?
I think so.
All right. Good luck.
Where are you going?
Home, I think. I've been away a while, and I think maybe it's time I go back.
Can I insight her to see if that's actually what she means?
Absolutely.
God
Yeah.
fucking damn it.
Hard to
Yeah.
read.
Oh, is she hard to read? Is she, Mr. DM? Even with guidance?
Seems pretty sincere.
All right. Well, good luck. Say hello to your family for me, I guess. Don't get caught by Ramsey. Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
I do plenty you already do, and I've done it before I ever met you. At least I have the dignity to tell you I'm leaving.
Yeah.
Oof. Drone's gonna kind of call out. Hey, yo, I don't really know you, but bye, Rhea. You seem like a cool girl.
Hey,
Yeah.
Oh,
thanks, guy.
Not even offended. He just kind of like little finger guns.
Yep. Move on, horse.
Yes.
Go.
I guess this is it then.
The horse starts walking, and I guess the rest of the party keeps following along. And the halfling who's with you, Humphrey's like, all right then. I guess yeah. So let's head on into the mines then, and you will see. And he keeps leading you past. You can see a bead of sweat on his forehead. He's like, ooh. So
What? What's up
before
with
we
you? Oh, yep.
before we follow down, I want to say one thing to Rhea.
Yeah.
I want to get down off the horse, walk up to her. I want to pat her on the head, go get her, champ, and get up on the horse again.
Yeah, that's not quite it, Leon. But thanks.
Yeah, no, Leon, you completely misread the whole situation.
Worth a shot. Tally who?
Yep. Tally what?
Don't worry about it. Let's go.
Shiver me timbers. Let's go.
Shiver you what?
Just go.
Forget it. Let's just go. Hey, Humphrey, what's with the sweat thing? Are you okay?
No, it just seemed like that was kind of a heated moment, and
Yep. Oh yeah, very.
yeah. Anyways, there are a couple mine carts latched together over here, and he leads you into the mines, where he leads you to a trio of mine carts that are attached to one another. And there is a compartment for supplies, 2 compartments for supplies, and 1 compartment for people.
Yeah,
Please
I absolutely just lost somebody.
Yeah, Astro's down. That'll happen. So I'm sure he's squawking, and the squawking is what caused his internet to die.
Yep. Oh no, he's in the.
He straight up just didn't want to go to through the mines this badly that he left.
All right, stick a leash.
Rhea has left the party.
We're dragging him in. Put a leash on the bird. Let's go.
Okay. So the party, he says, so I've operated these mine carts a few times now, and the gnomes, they made it super easy. Everyone just sit on here in this compartment here, load your stuff into these compartments here, and we should be on our way. Now, I do have to ask, what?
Yeah,
yes?
What about the horses? I think you were just about to ask.
Yes, if you could get them into that cargo cart there, that would be splendid.
All right, horse, that cargo cart in.
Animal handling.
Oh, yeah, I bet. He's like, who the fuck do you think you are? Giving me orders with guidance. Well, I didn't need it, but okay. Ooh.
He whips his tail and heads in.
Yeah,
Braun,
that's right.
Braun can also roll an animal handling to guide his horse. The 2 or 3 other horses that are connected to Caimen's go in as well. So, half of them are done.
Could I have claimed a horse?
Yeah, if you're riding a horse,
Fucking
go ahead and.
shit.
Oh,
I don't know why I volunteered to make a check.
I've been super nice to my horse. I don't know why I have to make a check.
Your horse is like, nah, man.
It's not about how nice you are. It's about how difficult the task is. And unfortunately, Braun is having trouble getting his larger Shire horse into the cart. It seems upset. Also, Aster, are you taking exhaustion because you're having to go underground? Okay. Robo Astro says maybe. So that's everyone except I think Leon's horse. No, Brightleaf had the other horse. I think Leon was on
dismounted.
No,
Yeah.
I hopped back on it.
Okay, cool.
I
Well,
it down, so.
I will give Leon guidance.
Did you answer my question? No.
and it's easy enough because Brightleaf will take any horses that haven't gone in, and she will just say, "Just go in, it'll be fine," and they'll go in. Not that anyone else speaks horse, but is it's horse for getting the cart. Damn it. So after a moment, the horses are all in. Any other gear that you are carrying is in, and you can hop on in. Everyone hop on in that minecart there.
See, Cleek, this will be fine. We're gonna get on these mine carts. We're gonna zip right on. What the fuck was that sound?
Oh, that was just some bats. Caves. Yeah. Bats. They live in caves.
I was actually. I thought that was.
Caves, the flying things have fur and not feathers.
I thought that was a bat in my room for reals. That was.
By the way, something I forgot to mention is almost whenever available, Drone chooses to carry the maul on his back unsheathed, which he's going to do now that he's not riding a horse.
So, bats, caves, great. Yeah, this will be easy, right? Quick. There's absolutely no danger in here, right? Humphrey.
Well, there shouldn't be. I mean, now, if there is danger in the mine, it's going to be near the entrances where things can roam into the mine entrances because they are not necessarily always under lock and key and guard. So,
okay. And what are you going to do about that if there is danger?
Well, I believe that's what this is here for, and he kind of pats his little short sword on his short bow, and says, "And it looks like all of you are well armed." So,
I was just trying to understand whether you were going to help us kill whatever's at the entrance, or if you wanted us to, deal with it ourselves. Good to know.
Well, I'm not quite an adventurer like yourselves, but I have stabbed a thing once or twice, and okay, more than once or twice. I don't count. Point is, I can help you if you need, and you get stuck in a scrape. They ask me to help guide you over the mountains. That's what I do.
Okay. Just making sure. I just want to know whether we have to watch you or whether you can handle yourself, and we'll just... Oh, there's a fucking bats again. Get! Eldritch Blast.
Well, by cart, it is about 6 hours to get to Dunwoodington-Under-The-Mountain, if you wanted to head there.
What the fuck is Dunwoodington-Under-The-Mountain?
It's the gnome and halfling mountain city.
Oh, okay. How about to get all the way through the mountains?
Oh, well, if you want to do that, just... you want to come out farther on the east or farther on the west?
Fuck.
He's like looking at a small map.
All right. Team vote. Captain vote. We can stop at a city in the mountains or we can continue further and cut down our travel time.
Mountain.
Leek, you're speaking that bird language. I don't understand it.
That sounded more like auto-tune
Is
there.
it in the mountain or on top of the mountain?
Is it in the mountain or on top of the mountain?
Both? Yes.
Yes.
It's Dunwoodington-Under-The-Mountain, so, you know, a large amount of it is inside, and I guess if it's inside,
If
you
I
could say
can
it's
get a break
under.
Some fresh air, I'm good. I want it.
I kind of want to just keep going, just so he doesn't get.
I
Right,
wouldn't
no,
suggest
but I don't
getting
think that's
fresh
been
air near
invented yet, so I'm
Dunwoodington.
struggling.
Yeah, somehow I think that's a bad idea, Cleek.
Well, and I overheard you talking about
Take any
wretched
air I
Cletus and
can
all,
get.
and Dunwood Peak is that's Cletus's roost.
Oh, yeah, Cleek. I don't think you want to get fresh air at Dunwoodington-Under-the-Mountain.
No, it's they got watchtowers there that they kind of hide because they don't want him coming and pooping on them. Is a good. You can make some nice gold harvesting in that though if you're brave enough. But
I just want to fly like 10 feet or something.
No,
Told
maybe.
you there was going to be
Sounds like
some gold involved. Incentives.
hey,
Wait,
are you looking to scrape bird shit off the side of the mountain for gold?
no.
I didn't think so. That'd be a waste of adventuresome talents. If you're all in the cart and ready to go, let me just close the door there, and
So,
he heads
while we're
over
at
to a complicated-looking console of controls.
Oh boy. Yeah. So the vote: are we city or continue further?
Hey, yo, if we go to that city, then, you know, you could cash in all that copper.
It's in a bag. It doesn't bother me.
He just shrugs. All right.
Well, and we're heading on down to the South Juncture anyways, so you'll have a moment to decide. So let me just activate the rails, and away, and all of you feel a sudden lurch as the as the cart underneath you, as you're kind of sitting in this sort of subway monorail type car off the landing. Think steampunk subway is a gnomish steampunk subway, and so everything's a little cramped because most of you are normal size. Maybe the only people who aren't dealing with the issues are Reka and Cleek. Yeah, I was thinking Aarakocra, and I'm like, that's not the right word.
But he borders on small because he's like 3 foot.
Yeah.
City or further on? City further on. What are we doing?
I don't
Personally,
care. I just want
I
out
vote
of
further
here.
on. I vote further on because the quicker we get through these mountains, the better. We have a timetable to keep.
Hey, yo, I can agree with that.
Yeah, I want to go
Things are
further on. I want to get out of here.
We said we wanted to go to where the Kenku are.
Yeah,
and
east.
Right. They're not
I
near
don't
the
care if
city,
we
which
go
is
there,
where
I
the
just want
rock
out of here.
is.
Right. So we absolutely do not want to go to the city.
There is the loud kind of like scraping and shearing and sounds of, you know, metal on metal grinding as the carts trundle through the tunnels in the direction northward, although all you see is darkness and the intermittent lighting of a torch, an ever bright torch, those ones that don't go out, kind of intermittently down the pathway, you know, the railway. And
we all know those are redstone.
You are in darkness. Otherwise,
no,
like the tunnel's in darkness. I mean, not you.
Yeah, they're redstone torches. You can't lie to us.
Other than that, though, there are panels inside the cart that emit light. Although most of the cart is just in a dim light.
I'm gonna Brian the cart up with a light cantrip.
Go right ahead. Easy enough.
You know, I forget I can do that sometimes.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter to me whether you've done what.
Created that light, yo.
Caimen, you can tell the difference between dim light, darkness,
Yeah. Dim light.
and bright light. So
Tell the
it was
difference
dim
between
light
dim
in the
light.
cart, and now it is
Yep.
not. So you can tell the difference.
Oh, yeah. See, that's helpful. When it's like this kind of weird area between perfectly light and completely dark, that's when I like the light.
Oh yeah, right. Because you can like see through this shit. That's crazy.
Yeah. Totally. Got good eyes, you know?
So what was everyone's vote on whether to go east,
Far on.
north, or west?
I also voted further on.
If East, I think, has the vote. East it is, to the Kenku. Wow, that's not very far at all, actually. I mean, given the scale of distance,
That's
it is
straight
pretty
north
far,
from where we are.
but it's like, this is it? How much?
So
Boy.
a bit of it is a question of where the rail. So you actually find that you were traveling, and then eventually you feel the cart start to slow, and eventually come to a stop as you the cart enters a series of carts that you're in. The trio enters a larger, more open area, which looks to be some sort of juncture in the mountains. It's still underground in this underground chamber, but you see a large platform. You see some like kind of staircases and passageways leading up and out of the room, and you see another series of carts leading off, one to the one direction and one to another direction, and then the one you came from.
Humphrey, out of curiosity, which one is further through the mountains?
Further through. Again, did you want to get through the mountains further to the west or further to the east? Because this is going to be your choice here.
Okay.
You take the western route. You're going to go past the Quiet Sister, and
The what now?
Yeah. No, just let it.
you're going to go past the Quiet Sister and Bald Peak. And if you head to the east, you're going to go past Tunnel Rock and Split Tree Pass.
Okay. And how far through the mountain range does that get us?
I mean, they'll both get you to the other side of the range, and you'll be up the river. But
okay, yeah,
it's really just about whether you want to be closer to the sea or not. And you said you're headed to Punjab and Morocco, yeah. So I would think maybe you'd want to be closer to the west, unless you have someone picking you up upriver.
Nope, west it is.
All right. Then looks like we're gonna be heading over to Quiet Sister. All right.
Great. Yeah.
Then follow me, and he leads you over to the cart on the left.
Fucking Elderblast.
You're gonna shoot him?
The bats.
Oh, the bat.
That's what I've been shooting is bats.
I was like, whoa.
I could teleport him with Vortex Warp off of a moving cart. I think that'd be really funny. I'm not going to.
Yes, Tucker. How do we operate this thing?
I'm going to say that you're all able to get your horses in again. They don't seem super spooked by it. As you get in the cart and head along the pathway, just get in the cart, he starts to activate the lights in the cart, and he says, I mean, at this point, it's been probably it's probably dark outside now. You don't know that because you're in here, but it's been hours, and it was getting close to sundown as you approached the gnome place. So, it's getting late. You're here at this platform. You can sleep for the night, or you can press on to the Quiet Sister.
That's up to you, Humphrey. How tired do you feel right now?
Oh, I mean, it's not too much work to operate the thing. You turn it on and let it go, and then see the signs for where we need to stop. You hit the stop sign, and
Yep.
You
If
got to
you're
pay
too
attention. Make sure
tired-
nothing bad's no.
So what you're saying is, if you're too tired to see those signs, we're in trouble.
Little bit, yeah.
Yeah, I think we could all do with a sleep.
All right. Then I guess let's bunk up somewhere around here. They don't quite have quarters at the juncture. Just some air vents and some steps on out to the outside. But go be careful if you go out there. Don't know what comes down into the junctures when we're not here, and some of them might be locked. Holler if you need help.
Yep. All right, find a spot to bunk out, I guess.
So it's a lot of flat area. There are some
This is
benches,
comfortable.
but it's all underground and stone, and
Yep.
so
Have fun, Cleek. I mean, I can hit you on that.
Or find like a little rock kind of hidey hole, little cubby.
roll investigation to find a good cubbyhole rock to hide in. Ooh, nice. You do find a pretty good cubbyhole rock. Roll stealth to hide in it.
We're gonna go to our little cubby hole. We're gonna point it to Cleek, and then we're gonna go and like try to just bring other rocks or whatever we can to just kind of hide it even more. And then we're gonna go and then hide in it. And hide.
I'm so confused. What am I watching?
And we
You
saw
watch-
you do it.
You watch
Bleak is
Reka
confused
as she
too.
finds a cubbyhole and then gathers some stones and
Yep.
cubbyhole. You can barely see her at all. In fact, you can't see her except for when you look at her at an angle where, this little escape spot that she's made. So she seems pretty well tucked in there and hidden.
Well, alrighty then. I'll just bunk up somewhere that's flat, not on a rail.
Yeah, no, that's a bad idea.
Might be a good idea to not sleep on a rail.
Drone's gonna kind of lean himself against a wall and kind of have himself like half crossed or legs crossed, kind of, and sleep like that.
I got a
Against the
random
wall.
question. What do y'all do with like Lucy's stuff that Lucy left?
So the stuff that was with Rhea by Lucy, Rhea kept. She did
Yep.
not. She did not specifically give anything to anyone. Therefore, no one has anything that was left behind by Lucy to Rhea. So perfume, the money, the sword. What was the other thing? She kept all of it, and now she
I
has
think the
gifts.
sword was the only thing that would have been useful.
It would have been.
Yeah.
But what's funny is Rhea can use that just as well as anyone else who can use a rapier as a
She can actually
thief rogue.
use it better than anybody else can use it.
Except for Brightleaf, maybe.
She gets sneak attack with it.
That's true. So very different.
Yeah, but you add the sneak attack regardless of whether or not she has the lightning rapier, so it doesn't really make a difference.
It's all good.
Yep.
All right, so why don't we take a break as y'all figure out your watch order, refill your drinks, run to the restroom, and let us
Caimen's-
reconvene in a brief moment so that we do not lose too much steam, because here we are on the landing trying to get some sleep. One of us is failing.
Oh, yeah.
Let me make a...
One of us is
check.
desperately trying.
So, BRB.
Damn.
Cleek is probably doing the same.
I've got exceptionally high rolls for these just random nightmare checks. These are really funny.
It's a shame I can't use Bane to make you fail those checks.
Were you rolling
Cleek
with
is
the
having a
lights?
terrible
That's a
time.
detriment to the entire
for the past
party,
few
though.
days.
You
Cleek,
really
come
wanna do
here.
that?
I
I'm
gotta,
gonna have to decide with myself whether or not Cleek is actually gonna fall asleep.
Cleek, I've got a perfect fix for you.
Yeah?
I'm gonna help you sleep, alright?
Am I gonna see an attack?
No, just lay down, okay? Close your eyes. And I'm going to smother Cleek until he passes out.
Alright, I'm gonna be back.
Yeah.
Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Go
I
to
can't
sleep.
sleep. You have to sleep for me.
What's bullshit?
Hmm?
It's just those random bullshit. I can't
just-
sleep, so I'll smother you.
You'll sleep for me.
You'll sleep too. You'll sleep too.
I can't sleep. But yet I haven't taken exhaustion. What's going on here?
Your ring is bad juju.
Maybe. Or maybe I know exactly what's going on. Oh yeah, I still have that adamantine half plate. That reminds me, I should probably... Fucking bats, Eldritch Blast.
God.
I heard the bats again.
Did you know it's a side effect of not sleeping for 3 days straight?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you notice that Caimen literally hasn't slept for 3 days straight. Nothing's wrong with him, but he's like, oh, come on, come on, come on. I can almost feel it on the edge of my conscience. Just go to sleep. Oh yeah, when Bryn gets back, I need to say I'm trying to cast Dispel Magic on that fucking half plate.
Oh yeah.
Speak of the goose.
Yeah,
Oh my
yeah.
goodness,
Hey,
I
Bryn,
found these.
I want to try to Dispel Magic the half plate again.
Okay, roll. Roll to dis.
Let's cast, and then I roll a d20 plus 8.
I remember last
Spellcasting
time you rolled
ability.
really.
Yep. Plus,
Yeah, I know what you rolled last time.
is it plus
And-
8 or
and-
plus 6? Plus 5. It's not a spell attack, it's my spell modifier.
It says make an ability check using your spellcasting ability, and your spellcasting ability is charisma, so it would be a 5 if you have 5, correct? Yeah, so
You
it's a
have
plus 5.
proficiency to it?
It says ability, doesn't say proficiency, doesn't say arcana specifically.
14.
Unfortunately, that will also fail because it is even lower than time.
I'm gonna cast it again.
Okay, roll again.
Fuck! Nope.
So, nope. The gnomish armor laughs at you, and I am going
I'm
to.
back.
Son of a bitch.
Are you hiding the armor or to dispel it?
Oh no, I'm just sitting there with the armor going, come on. Come on.
Humphrey's gonna walk up and be like, "What's this you got here?"
Oh, it's armor. Why? You want to
Oh,
buy
it's just
it?
that. No, I'm sure I couldn't afford something like. It's just the emblem on there is real curious, isn't it?
Huh, yeah, actually it is.
Who was it that rolled well to know what
Not
this
me.
the provenance of
Yes.
this was?
I did. Leon.
Leon.
So, Leon, you will recall that this this armor is marked with the insignia of the Sons of Rogar. Your historical awareness is that it was like a militant halfling and gnomish group that has kind of appeared in history off and on again, and that they have several active sects right now.
I don't know. We found it when we killed the harpies. They had this in there, so we took it.
They had this.
Yep.
Oh,
Locked up
And
in
you
the
d-
box.
I mean, honestly, if you want some gold for it, you could take this back to. Oh, jeez, you sure you want to skip the city?
No. You said the magic word.
Well, I mean, no, pardon me for saying this, but your tolls, they won't really accept you there. But with something like this, they might look sideways just to get it from you. Because if I'm thinking right, this is something old, yeah.
Leon,
Yeah.
how old is this?
I think if I remember right, it's 25. Yep. Here's my note: 2,500 years old.
Somewhere between 25 and 30,000.
Whoa!
Oh,
2,500,
Right.
not
between
25,000.
2,500 and
2,500.
30,000.
Yeah, no, I got you.
3,000.
Aye, and if it's that old, then whew, they still. I mean, the insignia is a little different now. There's some folks that wear this crest still walking around up in Dunwoodington. So
We should ask Braun because Braun wasn't here the session that we were talking about this.
Oh,
that's
right. Hey, Braun, where are you?
What? I'm
Come
here.
here. Yeah,
Walked
hey.
over. What?
Hey, we've got this half plate looking stuff.
it is a suit of adamantium half plate in an ancient gnomish style that appears to be affiliated with some militant gnomish halfling group.
Yep.
Known as the Sons of Rogar. So, half plate armor made of adamantium.
I can't whistle, but Braun whistles. Damn.
It's currently Aarakocra size and shape.
Yep.
Specifically, Cleek Aarakocra size and shape.
Yeah, very specifically. Do you want this? Otherwise, we're going to go to the city and sell it for a lot of money. Like a lot.
At first glance, Braun will just immediately say that it won't fit him.
Yeah, well.
Will it?
Yep.
No, it won't.
Oh, really?
Braun's looking at it. He's looking at Caimen like, seriously? Like, this won't fit me.
I'll bet you 50 gold that it will fit you.
Easiest 50 gold I've ever made. Give it here.
All right.
Give it here.
Put it on. Put it on. Put it on.
So
he takes it, like Braun takes it, and like
Yep.
kind of
So
like
Braun has
lifts
to
it
start
up and
taking
down.
off his other armor first.
Yep. Yep.
Which is going to be a chore because armor you wear a breastplate, right? Doesn't it take at least a minute to take that off?
That plus
That's
the
medium
breastplate is under
armor.
his.
That's a minute. Yeah.
Yep.
It's under his robes, so it will
But
take a little bit.
50 gold on the line, so it's worth it.
So okay,
Easiest
so
50 gold ever.
So Braun, you're taking off your vestments and taking off your pack and pull them off over your head, and now you're unlatching your breastplate and get to the other side and kind of loosen the straps and kind of and you're taking off the other bits of armor that you have underneath it, and you're like, all right, let me start putting this on. And as you start trying to, slide your leg into the like kind of leg greave, it reshapes and molds around your foot, almost like water. It's the weirdest looking thing. You feel like you're about to put your foot into like a baby shoe that is also kind of shaped like a bird's claw. It's weird. I don't know, whatever. And as you kind of like put your foot into like towards it and it passes the threshold kind of like morphs and changes and wraps around your skin and kind of like slides into place, and it perfectly fits and molds to your body. Same thing happens with the breastplate and the pauldrons and the vambraces and all the other bits and bobs of the set. And
Hand it over.
You are wearing a suit of adamantium half-plate.
50 gold. Hand it over.
Sure be fucking damn.
Yeah, hand it over. Easiest what? I couldn't hear you.
Shut the fuck up. As he says as he fucking goes into like open up his little coin purse.
Yep. Easiest 50 gold I've ever made. You're right.
Oh, magic
Hey,
armor's
Braun,
cool.
you need that breastplate then? Or can I snag it?
Oh, no. Now, here's the best part. I'll bet you another 100 gold that you can't get out of it.
I'm not making any more bets with you, Caimen.
I'm going.
I'll give you a chance to win your 50 gold back. I'll bet you 50 gold you can't take that off right now.
Braun's got pretty good strength, so he'll just kind of look at you.
Yep.
And then he'll look back down at the armor and he'll try to take it off.
You find that you are unable to remove the armor from your body.
Hand it over.
He's gonna try really, really hard before giving up.
You cannot take it off.
Hand it over. 50 gold.
You see, he gets down onto the floor and he lays down and tries to like really take it off.
Yep.
Brightleaf is watching you a little concerned, and Humphrey is watching you and is actually starting to laugh.
Yep.
Oh, look at him go! He's kind of spinning too, isn't he?
Yeah, like a turtle on his back. That's 50 gold, Braun.
The breastplate that Braun took off is actually not too shiny. The tiefling that made it for him, I believe it was the Broken Anvil in Ansram, he don't make shiny stuff. He makes purpose-built, no flash, all substance stuff. So it's actually a kind of like a dull, matte, unornamented, grayish breastplate that Braun took off. Just to throw that back out there, since I think he purchased it before Riley, you started playing as Lucy even, so you might not know the description of the breastplate that you saw just clunk down to the ground. However, the gnomish armor he's wearing is quite shiny, both because it's magic and because it's magic.
Am I adding another 50 gold to my inventory, Braun? Yeah, I'll just take that. That's
a deal's a fucking deal, I guess. Bronze.
Yep. All right, now for another 100 gold, I'll tell you how to get that off.
This is cursed, isn't it?
Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I'm gonna roll deception on that.
Fuck.
I mean, you can still believe it's cursed.
Yeah, I did totally give the super vague. Maybe, maybe not.
Braun knows a thing or two about curses, so he can he can deduce that it's cursed.
Yep.
But I can't take it off. How much AC does it have, though?
It's pretty good. The adamantine
It's
half plate has
technically
an
better
AC
than your
of
current thing.
15.
It's 15 plus 2
15
dex.
plus 2 AC for dex.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Braun, can I get that
you're a
breastplate
medium
if you're gonna
armor.
go with that half plate then?
Braun, he stops trying to take it off, and he kind of stands up, and he does a few stretches, raises his arms to his sides, and like tries to touch his toes, and it's like it fits really well.
Yeah. All I'm thinking about is I just made 100 gold like it was nothing.
Fucking bastard.
Hey, never make a deal with a pirate.
I learned that today. All right. Yeah,
Wanna play
Drone,
game?
you can.
Wanna play
No,
some
I don't want to. No, I don't want to play no games with you. Nah, no
it's
way.
a dice game. It's easy.
I don't care. No,
Come on,
I've already lost.
copper.
No,
One
I've
copper.
lost. No,
Wait.
No.
And Jordan starts, he looks at the dice. He's like, he starts putting it together. I was like, yo, wait a minute. Is that why you're so
What?
good at dice?
What?
You all are a funny lot.
You want to play a game of dice, Humphrey?
No, I don't think I want to play a game of dice.
Copper. We'll use copper.
Nah, I leave my coin at the bank when I head.
Oh.
You don't want anyone getting the wrong idea, thinking that you're carrying around being money bags or nothing. Though I'm thinking y'all probably got a lot more money than I've ever seen, and I'm still not going to take it from you because though I have light fingers, I know how to hold them back.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it.
See? So we understand each other. I'm trying to get you to the other side of the mountains just like you asked, because that's my job.
absolutely.
So
Yeah, I think we're keeping the breastplate or half plate. That's a shame, but I think we're keeping
I
it.
will say this. If you ever find anyone from the Sons of Rogar, anyone who would recognize that might not want to have one of y'all wearing it. They might not take it kindly. As in, I don't know if you heard, but they're not too kind at all. And
that's fine. I understand perfectly that we'll have to kill them if they cause a problem.
I mean, that's
If it gets that far, I'll talk it down. Don't worry.
I would say, if you can, just give them the armor and hopefully let them pay you for it, because they'll probably want to take the peaceful route first, but they might be offended just seeing you have it. So that's the warning I'll give you. I don't really want to get involved. I'm just trying to help you because you're really funny. You're really funny.
Oh yeah. Hang on. I'll just give you it's just adamantine half plate that happens to be cursed.
It happens to be cursed.
It happened to be cursed. Clink found out. You weren't here for that session.
It was so funny to hear him start squawking when he couldn't take it off, and because it's medium armor, he also can't fly anymore.
Oh yeah, Drone, while I have you here.
Hey, yo, what's up, Captain?
I am gonna toss him the Pearl of Power. Here. You'll probably get some use out of this.
He's kind of like putting it through each and every finger, kind of juggling it a little bit. I was like, what's this do?
When you've made a bond with it, and you speak the special word, it gives you some magical power.
Huh. Nifty.
Yeah. Yeah. And when that time comes, I'll tell you the word to say. Then I'll cast a message.
He kind of raises an eyebrow and says,
I'll just cast a message and point it at him, and then in his head he'll hear, Providence.
Yeah.
His eyes kind of go wide, his pitch black eyes, and he's like, oh, I get it. I know this type of magic.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Do you know this type of magic?
It's a cantrip, and he's worked with a lot of magical individuals, so...
Do you know this type of magic, Drone? Yeah, it's a really simple spell, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Then I'm going to prestidigitate the scent of roast meat and lie down and try to sleep.
All right, so Caimen's going to sleep. Is anyone else going to try? Ooh. Ooh. It does smell good. Sorry, I was smelling some roasting meat.
Yes.
Anyone else want to do anything before you long rest for the hard to tell what time it is?
Nope, if I remember correctly, it's a free action to cry.
It is a free action to cry.
Lots of free actions.
For a
Up
bonus
to
action?
third level. Up to third level. So
for a bonus action, you can sob inconsolably.
Ooh, yeah, use your resources. Yeah, Drone, it's in up to a third level slot. So
why would I choose anything below third level?
Maybe you don't have them at that point.
Everything after third level, so fourth level slots, it gives you a third level slot.
Yeah, okay.
So you can't even use it if you're a warlock at fourth level slot because you don't have third level slots for it to refill. It's not powerful enough to give you a fourth level.
Warlock is too powerful for the Pearl of Power.
At that point, yes. Now, that's just a regular Pearl of Power.
Sure.
That's how I choose to look at it.
Anyone else doing anything fun at this particular moment?
I might do something while everybody's snoozing. Might find a spot by myself. Take out the ring.
Oh.
Look at it. Roll it in my fingers.
Roll perception.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's a good point.
No.
Who the fuck rolled a plus 19?
What in the Jesus? Rhea? You still there?
How did she follow us on a minecart?
You're sitting there doing what with the ring? I meant to hit GR, so the fact that you see that is my mistake.
It's hilarious that.
I shouldn't have even needed to roll it once I saw that you rolled an 8. So.
Yeah, no. But that's an impressively high roll.
Meta, you get to know that there's something sneaking around. Otherwise, shh, go on.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna look at the ring. I'm gonna close my hands over it. I'm gonna try to just focus on it and try to draw something out of it, something useful, something that I can, some kind of knowledge that it's keeping from me, as I've used it twice now, officially used it. I know it's got power in there, and I want to try to tap into that power more effectively.
Roll. I mean, I have that document because I'm not stupid.
Yeah. Oh boy. What am I rolling?
Roll a
Wisdom saving throw. Let's go.
Yeah, actually, that's what you need to roll.
Son of a bitch. Well, that's not great. Knowing this thing, that's not great.
Yeah. No amount of guidance can save you at this point, Caimen Marith.
Oh, uh-oh.
All right. So as you focus on the ring and hold it tightly in your hands, try and open yourself to it, is what I understood from that.
Yeah.
You feel it. What hand are you holding it in, by the left one that you keep putting it on?
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of the first notice that you have is a kind of like a pulse in your ring finger, and you can kind of feel a sort of sickly sweetness kind of oozing from the ring, and you kind of feel it in your finger first, and then up your arm, and then you kind of blink and blink, and you are no longer sitting in this cavern here where you are with all your friends. You are in a very dark space. I believe I had a right thing up for this before. Nope, I probably deleted a long time ago. Well, in any case, you're sitting in a grand and opulent, darkened hall. Many of the columns wrought of obsidian stone. Large red banners hanging from the ceiling. Tapestries of what looks to be a great black figure with flaming red eyes and a great sword striding across a blackened landscape with zombies, trailing behind them. Streaks of black lightning lancing out from the blade and striking down cities and causing them to burn. These frescoes carved into the wall and these tapestries hung between them. And you kind of walk along large candelabra standing dimly lit with sort of incandescently glowing purple flames. And you have a very eerie sense that this place is real, but also not real. You also have been here before, and you very, very briefly recall that moment when you first succumbed to the ring as Leon was using his ASMR radiance on you during that very dramatic moment as the Howler was chasing you. So you find yourself in a place you have been before as you open yourself to the power of the Twilight Onyx Ring. Everything has kind of a muted tone, except the red in the tapestries is very vivid. It has a sort of an unearthly, sickening vibrance to it, seeming to kind of glow and leave contrails as you turn and look at all the different things in the room. But though you can see, a fresco on one side and one on the opposite side, the hallway seems to, end behind you and lead off into the darkness ahead of you. And there's nowhere to go. There are windows in the walls of this great hall, but you can see nothing outside.
Am I holding the ring in this vision?
As you look down into your hand, it is in your hand, and you are you, and you are standing on a grand carpet. Although as you stand in it, you feel a little squishy give, and it seems that this carpet is drenched in some sort of liquid.
I'll pick my foot up, step down, test it, take the ring.
It's
hold it up.
more viscous than water.
Oh. Yep.
It drips thickly back down to the carpet.
Yeah, I think I know what it is. I'm going to take the ring.
Dark and red, the incandescent candlelight catches it, and glowing globules of blood fall back down to the carpet.
I'm going to slip it on the finger.
What a fool to do that here.
Who the hell?
Roll a wisdom save.
Oh, shit. Roll another wisdom save. Guidance will not help me here.
He's gonna die.
Uh-oh.
He's gonna die.
I don't like where this is going.
As you slip the ring on your finger, a sudden pain racks you, and you take
57 points of...
No, it's not quite that bad.
53 points.
So you can't use your reaction to block it this time, and you have... so it's going to be 2 damage and then 2 damage because of the resistance and the... So it's 4 damage of necrotic, and not too bad. Why have you come here? Do you wish to offer your soul to the Great One?
Who the hell are you? Show yourself.
You wear my ring and you don't know.
No.
The walls and the pillars and the flames all kind of shudder and shake.
Ramsey, right?
Ramsey?
Oh, shit. I was completely wrong. Uh-oh. Do I have this in my notes?
Wisdom save.
Somewhere? Oh boy. Guys, I made a terrible mistake. I thought I wrote this down. Somebody wrote this down. What's the name of the...
You have a moment of clarity, and you seem to be able to see farther and farther down this darkened hallway. You see a great sarcophagus surrounded by a number of what appear to be freshly slain corpses, and the lid is starting to slowly slide open. And with that, though, you open your eyes, and you are suddenly sitting back on the ground, and your ring has been pulled off by your right hand, and you are holding it there, and Brightleaf is standing over you, looking worried, trying to shake you awake, and is like, Caimen, are you... what are you doing?
I have to find a way to destroy it. Thought I could learn something about it.
You put it on and you face planted. I tried to wake you up. You started shaking, and then your eyes shot open, and
How did you get it off?
I didn't get it off, you did.
But I can't cast magic right now.
I don't know.
How does my hand look?
Your hand looks the same. The finger is kind of blackened, and it's a little stiff and pulsing. Your forehead hurts from where you hit the ground. No damage from it, but you still have the 4 damage that you took before. So I mean, your insides hurt a little bit.
I just pulled it off.
Yes. You didn't put it on when I saw you fall down. You were just like holding it.
Oh. Okay. Then I didn't put it on. Okay. I'm gonna tuck it back away. Okay.
I know you said to trust you with this, but do you need someone else to carry it, or?
Oh, I want to say the line so bad. My precious. No. I've got it.
Cast it into the fires! Get rid of it!
No. I'm fine, I think.
Well, next time you want to experiment, let someone know. We can be here for you if something happens, or
Brightleaf, what was the Luzon Mausoleum? What was the name?
what was the name of what?
The one that lives there.
The one that lives there?
The dead vampire.
I don't.
Somebody knew it. Somebody knows it. It's nothing. Don't worry about it.
Well, just think about what I said.
Yeah.
By the way, when I shot you, I didn't mean to hit you.
Are we really still on this?
Well, it's kind of important, only because with my people, if you did something like that, you'd have to make amends in
Okay.
Well, I mean, if you're okay and you're and you're not so
Shoulder's fine.
yeah, so everything's fine. I just
Yep.
okay, that's
But now you cannot tell anybody about what you just saw.
if you come to me next time, you don't sleep. I don't need as much sleep.
Yeah. I think we were wrong about Ramsey. I think we're in a lot of danger right now.
Did you see something?
It's not very clear, but I think so.
We should tell the others when they're done sleeping.
No.
No.
Ramsey is our focus right now. Once he's dealt with, we can worry about the bigger things. He comes first.
But if he's not the vampire lord that you thought he was...
I still think he's a vampire. But he's not the one that we thought he was. But he's on the same level of power.
I guess we'll just have to see what happens.
Yeah. We're gonna need something to compete with it. Anyway, go. I'm fine now. I'm gonna go back where everybody can see me.
Yeah, no more of this ring stuff. At least not for now.
No promises, but I'll make sure to let you know.
That's really all I need, actually. And she'll just kind of like nod to you and like kind of walk off. And she doesn't have the same ability to literally disappear out of dark vision from you because you don't have dark vision per se. But she's very, very sneaky, and she does kind of disappear after a moment.
That's who was sneaking around watching me. Jesus.
I don't know if anyone was on watch. You're kind of in a nice, safe, defensible position. 2 people are awake. Next morning, everyone wakes up, and you are going to now head what? West? West? That was the decision?
I believe so.
Yeah. Well, let's make that
Also,
decision
apparently
now.
a child screamed in the night.
I don't know. I was doing things I didn't notice.
A child screamed in the night?
Yeah.
Look at Chad.
Rhea. Oh, yeah. So if anyone noticed it, it would have been Caimen. You would have noticed the...
I think I was in a world all my own at that moment.
Leek probably would have woken up from his very light, fitful sleep.
I rolled a natural 20 in nightmare checks. I'm saying that's a good ass night of sleep. I ain't waking up.
You feel well rested. You know what, Drone? You have inspiration. You feel so well rested.
Wow.
Yeah.
How do
I'm
I add
that
a
DM. Whatever. It's you're inspired.
There's a little
hell yeah.
Get advantage
right next
on
to your walking
roll
speed.
of
There's a
choice.
thing you can click on.
All
It's a
right.
little-
So you decided you wanted to head west, right? So it's
Oh.
Huh?
Everybody, we're going west because it's closer to where we're going. Or
Yeah,
do
I get that.
we really want to see the Kenku that badly?
Hey yo, who gives a fuck about the Kankyu?
Well,
All right.
no, maybe.
Make a decision.
West.
I'm messing around. I'm messing
Yeah,
around.
fuck
Yeah,
the
let's
Kenku,
go west.
west.
This isn't a zoo trip. We're not
Yep.
sightseeing.
West it is.
all right. So I'm gonna have to warn you that it's gonna be about half a day's travel, even by rail. It's
Okay.
yeah, it's it's just one of those things. So
Yep.
when you're ready, just load up and let me know, and we can get underway.
Yeah, we will load up. Got that
So
finger.
Rika's doing a thing.
tugs on burb feathers. Okay, so we're not leaving yet. Tugs on burb feathers.
Don't do that.
Why not?
It hurts.
I'm sorry.
You want me to pull your hair?
It was like kind of like push the feather back a little bit and just like pat it.
You're getting a weird side eye from the bird.
What a weird kid.
I'm sorry.
You're fine.
We're not plucking the bird for dinner yet. We're not that hungry.
Yet.
Do you want to
Never.
play a game while we're going in the cart ride?
I'd offer I spy, but there's just rock, stone, and rock.
I've
And
got
I'm not
dice.
a dwarf.
Hey
got
yo, the
dice.
only games I like involve violence.
I've got
The
dice.
finger guns to drone. Fuck yeah.
I've got dice. We can play
I
for
should teach
coins.
y'all that sometimes. You can't even play on a.
I like money.
Oh,
All right.
no.
All right. Gold coin.
I'm gonna
About
stay
it.
out of the gambling.
1 gold coin.
We can gamble on the cart, right? I mean,
Who the?
Who
No,
is
I
that?
just-
Yeah. That's. I thought we were getting on the cart to gamble.
all right. Then, yeah.
All right.
All right, now we're going.
All right. 1 gold coin. Let's go. I'll give her 1 die, and I'll keep my die.
So how do we play?
Roll a die. 6-sided die. Highest number wins.
I'll let you
Okay.
know when you arrive.
All right. Roll a die. Wow, that's impressive. Shame I got a 3. That's a gold coin for you. Well done.
Yay.
Let's try again. Get another gold coin out.
Okay.
All right. Roll your die.
Are you rolling your die?
Put your money.
No, just roll your die. That is incredibly low and also incredibly unlucky for me. I rolled a 1. Wow, that's 2 coins. That's really, you're really lucky. How about we up the ante a little bit? How about 5 coins? I like to live dangerously.
Extra on roll.
I feel like this is rigged.
Wait, what?
5 coins.
Say it.
What am I
This is
rolling?
This is your
You know what? I'll roll insight.
Your insight won't even meet my baseline deception.
I'm curious
You have
what the
no
crap's
idea
going
what's
on here.
going on. Totally above board. The kid is just really lucky. You are on a roll right now. That's what it is.
Wow.
Wow,
This is amazing.
it's on a roll, yeah.
Yeah. All right. But come on, 5 coins.
These
You
dice
can't
can't
possibly lose.
Be weighted. That's not how dice work.
You can't possibly lose.
So just 5
No.
coins, right?
Dice work.
Yeah, just 5 gold coins.
Oh, 5 gold. What about 5 copper?
No, 5 gold. We've been playing for gold.
Who's
You
putting,
asked
who's putting in the ante?
me and Reka. We're playing against each other. Roll your die.
Well, were you guys actually combined?
Yes, we're actually playing for money.
I'm about to say when me and Caimen did this last time, I won.
We played for money.
Yeah, he won a platinum from me.
Are you actually like rolling anywhere?
No, roll your die.
They're weighted die.
You don't know that.
I don't.
Roll.
How many?
5. Just 5. We've got plenty.
2.
3.
Jill.
Wow. Unlucky you. I rolled a 4. How many coins did you say? Was it 3 or 2?
3.
Okay, I win 3 gold coins.
We don't
You've
have
made
lot
a
of money.
net
Actually, I
profit
only
of
won.
1 gold. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm happy.
She has like
One
no
more?
money compared
One
to
more?
30.
Bobby used to do this back in my old group.
1 more for 5.
I love Bobby. He was a bully churn friend.
Those were fun.
What other games exist actually?
Three-dimension dragon chess.
Yeah, I don't think I have a dragon chess set.
I think I remember someone used to play that.
Got to play one. Actually, played 2 games.
Desna and Yoga.
Yep.
I let Desna win, and then I just totally used divination to screw Brightly. That was so fun. I could have done it on anything else, but I was like, no, I want to win at chess today.
OP divination wizard strikes again.
Dude, that could be a storyline. A divination wizard just goes on to win test tournaments.
All right, if you're all done, I'll take my dice back and then put them away. Super duper casual, like
I'm trying to see what all I got. How do you play marbles?
I don't know.
I think like isn't like you like
You just shoot marbles. I don't understand the game.
You find it is somewhat difficult to play marbles on a moving minecart through the mines.
I'm surprised you guys were able to play dice.
who's in the very front cart?
The driver.
Okay. We'll just like pull out a couple like ball bearings and be like 10 each. See how many times we can hit like the very front cart. Whoever hits inside the most wins. Be 5 points.
I somehow I don't think that's a great idea. He needs to pay attention to know when to stop.
We'll turn a clique. Do you want to play and we throw it at the front of the carts?
I don't know how this stuff works. I'd be afraid.
Go back to dice.
Oh, play after we're not insensitive machinery.
I mean, if you want to play for 10 gold.
I don't have much money.
This is your chance to win some money. I don't see the problem.
Okay.
I feel like gambling in of itself is a problem. Please don't.
Come on. Hush, clique. You just don't understand. Watch this. Watch. I guarantee she'll probably win 10 gold right now. You are missing out.
I don't. I know what you're like. I don't trust this.
Wow.
Okay,
right.
hey everybody, just grab onto something, brace yourselves, and there's a sudden everyone either athletics or acrobatics to kind of like stay up.
Athletics, you say? Oh no!
Oh,
I was so confident with that.
Damn! Everyone but Braun goes ass over tea kettle. And you're gonna also take some damage. Let me also roll for Brightleaf real quick.
Ow!
That was pretty bad.
Where's my mall? There's also going to be a mall flying somewhere.
Brightleaf also does not fall, but everyone else, and the one person who gets a chance to actually roll with advantage is going to be the guy. He actually also gets torn from his place. So everyone's going to take...
oh, no.
Just 2 bludgeoning damage.
This is why they invented seatbelts.
And you all kind of bunch up near the doors, and you all take damage. Only Braun and Brightleaf avoiding it and staying.
I don't think I want to gamble anymore.
And he kind of he comes running in as he gets up. Everyone all right? Sorry about that. I saw something on the tracks, and I just, out of an abundance of caution,
you stop.
Why don't you come into the front cart and take a look with me, friend?
Okay, I will go up into the front cart after getting up and securing my dignity.
Stupid underground mine cart.
Closely behind.
And as you get closer, anyone who's following forward into the front cart, there is a front viewport that can be see-through and everything, seen through, see-through, and everything, and you can see that there is something laying about 230 feet ahead, just laying on the tracks, and you can see that there is some rubble to the left and to the right of where the creature is. It seems rather large, and you can only see it with the assistance of some very powerful not torches, but some sort of magical light apparatus on the front of the vehicle is casting a bright light down the hallway, and that is
Just
how you're able
call
to see
it
this
a
creature here.
headlight.
Yeah, dem high beams.
What is that?
I don't know.
Is it moving?
Hey, Cleek, remember when I said the Earth didn't have teeth and its mouth wouldn't close on you?
Yeah.
The Earth might have teeth and its mouth might close on you.
Anyone who's taking a look at it, go ahead and roll perception.
Yeah, I'm looking right at it. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hey,
Okay.
yo, we need to deal with this sort of thing. It's kind of in our way.
Yeah, we definitely need to deal with it.
Leon and Cleek.
Oh, 17's not good enough for you? I see how it is.
That's correct.
Let me also roll for the other person who's here.
Did you describe how the creatures looked, or did you just say
No,
that-
it's just like
across
a
the
black, big black lump.
on the track?
Yeah.
It's a gelatinous cube, everybody run!
Oh,
Fuck. For jelly.
So it looks like Brightleaf also can tell or can see it as well as Leon and Cleek. And it looks like from this distance some sort of owl bear, but larger.
Oh no.
And also just, not moving on the tracks. Ooh, passive 23, you'll also be able to tell that it is an owl bear.
So what are we looking at here? It's a big lump.
Could I
It's,
roll nature to see if I know of anything like this?
Looks like a dead owl bear. Oh, you know what that is? Yeah, no, there's big critters like that around the Quiet Sister. It's quiet because the critters are bigger, not because.
The key word you said there is a dead owl bear.
As you all look at it again, it looks like it's not moving.
In the mine, a dead owl bear.
I mean, as sometimes happens, as I said earlier, things get into the mines.
Is there? I can see the rubble up ahead, right?
Yeah.
And what's all that right there?
How
that's
did
like
it get
rocks.
in?
That's rocks
And
stuff.
why is it dead?
I don't know.
What killed it?
Do us a favor. You stay here. Everybody out of the carts. We're gonna go take a look.
You want me to leave the light on for you?
I don't need it.
Does anyone else need it?
Others.
I'd rather you left it on, please and thank you.
Yes. Others need it. Leave it on.
All right, I'll leave it on.
The word, and I got
I'll stay
darkness
here.
on that thing.
When
Make sure.
we get out, close the cart.
Will do. I can open it up for you when you get back, and if it
that's
ain't
the
you,
plan.
I won't do it.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, Captain, out your word. I can cast darkness on it.
Okay, great, perfect. Reka, you're pretty small and agile and sneaky. Proceed.
5
We
gold.
will- I will boot you in the ass
We'll aim about your face.
and provide cover for you while you approach.
He's only playing at your own game, Captain.
I'm not paying you. I am offering you passage on the ship that I will be taking from the Blackwind, if you recall.
Yeah, I'm gonna be the one that would help you get the ship.
We're
gonna
but
start
I'm the
running off.
captain. I'm the captain, so you do what the captain says.
Dron rolls his
gonna
eyes
go-
and he starts moving forward.
Yeah, I'm going with drone. This is getting
We're just gonna-
ridiculous.
Do like the tongue blow thing.
So
like-
Dron's just walking at
like
this
that
with
thing?
his maul.
No,
Oh.
you don't listen, kid. When we're on
We're-
that ship,
we're
I give
gone.
the order.
We're gone.
What? Where
Taking
the
the news.
We're gonna be running
got-
up like hiding behind rocks like.
I'm confused.
If anyone
I
is
think she's
sneaking
doing
up,
what you asked.
if anyone is sneaking up, please roll stealth.
Dron's not a sneaky boy. He's not gonna sneak.
Cleek,
And as
have
you
your,
get closer, please roll perception one more time.
we're gonna I think some of us in the back are gonna keep within combat range. I will keep within combat range.
I'll be next to Caimen.
Oh, I suppose I'll be
I'm just
rolling
gonna keep my bow ready. I'm in the back.
Hey, what do you know? That's an 18. What do I see? Death.
So as the party moves forward, I don't know the turn order, or not the turn order, but the order of people arriving at the large corpse. But it is most definitely an owlbear. Except it is in the same sense, it is a dire owlbear. It is a larger, angrier, with bony protrusions. And it looks like it has been ravaged by flame. One of its arms appears to have been scorched clean off. Not the arm, but like the fur and some of the flesh underneath. There also appear to be. So I guess someone roll a nature or medicine check. Why am I just giving all of this to you for free?
I mean, I can see that fur is burned.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I'll give it to Cleek and Braun and Leon. All rolled pretty well. So yeah, you can see that there appear to be like gashes, flame burns, and also acid burns on this dire owlbear. Some of its claws appear to have been broken off. Its beak is bloodied and cracked. And as you get closer to it and begin inspecting it, you see that something or other has kind of bored a tunnel in either direction from this point, and just this tunnel now intersects with the tunnel that you are in. It hasn't damaged the tracks, but it has left some debris and a dead body here.
Oh no!
No!
No! I'm backing away.
Hey, yo, this thing's burnt. And
Wait,
also there's some tunnels up here.
Cleek knows what it is?
I don't know what it is, but I know it's got a big mouth.
All right.
I'm running back. I'm running back to the train.
We need to get the fucking corpse out of the way.
Yeah, Drone's starting to like heave
I'm
his
not
body
that strong.
against
You
this
have a good
thing.
time.
I'll go help as well if we're trying to move it.
Okay.
Oh man.
Yeah, someone roll with advantage.
I have a better idea. Everybody get back.
Oh.
I've been waiting to do this for so long. I'm waiting to do this.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
Cam, if you say so.
I'm gonna clasp my hands together and then open them wide like the jaws of a great beast, and I'm gonna cast Hunger of Hadar on the corpse.
Let me open up Hunger of Hadar real quick.
I'm gonna devour the corpse with the great gate into the void.
Come on, load.
It does some cool stuff.
You open a gateway to the dark between the stars, a region infested with unknown horrors. A 20-foot radius sphere of blackness and bitter cold appears, centered on a point within range and lasting for the duration. This void is filled with a cacophony of soft whispers and slurping noises that can be heard up to 30 feet away. No light, magical or otherwise, can illuminate this area, and creatures fully within the area are blinded.
Yep.
It's not that it's dark, it's that you are blinded in the area, which is very different. The void creates a warp in the fabric of space, and the area is difficult terrain. Any creature that starts its turn in the area takes 2d6 cold damage. Any creature that ends its turn in the area must succeed on a dex save or take 2d6 acid damage as milky, otherworldly tentacles rub against it. So, yes, this is the spell Hunger of Hadar, and you will hear and that's and it'll last for up to a minute, and after the minute of utter blackness that eats the entire tunnel, some of the rubble and the owlbear corpse are gone. It also appears that the rails are a little degraded.
Somebody has mending in this party.
Does someone have mending in the party?
Braun, I've seen your spell list.
Shut up, man. Yeah, I got mending.
Yeah, I bet you do. Fix that.
Sure enough, after
I
a
like how
couple
Gleek
minutes,
didn't see any of
because
this
those
Hunger of Hadar stuff.
it does take a moment to cast mending. After a few moments, you are able to repair the rails to what looks to be. And they seemed serviceable, but like corroded a little bit. Now they appear in like a steady, solid state of repair. So, ish. Yeah, definitely.
That's exactly what. Ish. Better than they were.
So one of the windows in the lead cart comes down, and the guy leans out and he says,
Close that! Please close that again.
All right, and he closes it.
All right, back to the
I'm
cart.
in there with him. I am in there with them at this point. I'm way back there.
Did you see what they may even the thing disappeared? It got all black. That looks like.
I wasn't looking. I don't care.
Everybody, back up to the cart. Let's go.
Those friends of yours, they're something.
Yeah, well, that was so anticlimactic.
Speaking of, little bird fella, how'd you come to be friends with so many talls? I mean,
oh goodness,
I'm honestly surprised that they don't, mistreat you or nothing.
Oh shit! Shut your mouth.
Why is that?
Shut your mouth.
You're not back yet. You're not back yet.
I know. I'm just. Shut up, please.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't know. I try to in my travels. I stick to Aelin, Miley, and the gnomes, but I gotta say, traveling through the Empire now that it's now that it's the Empire, it's not always good for us halflings and other stout folk. I mean, you've heard the way they're treating the dwarves over in Valhalla right now, yeah?
No.
Well, looks like your friends are back now. Let me get the door. Aye. You did real good out there, guy. Come on back in.
Caimen did say he had to go start a car.
Oh, okay. Well, everyone else, you'll have been able to get back.
We're immediately jumping in, just flat out throwing ourselves inside and then just hiding behind Cleek.
Cleek's already hiding in a corner.
So there's a burb. There's a burb and a little wolfy girl that no one can tell yet, hiding in a corner. That's delicious and amazing.
As Drone walks in, he kind of looks over to our conductor and he says, "Hey, they're overreacting. Don't worry about it."
I was wondering. It looked like everything was taken care of.
Giant hole that goes perpendicular to the track, dug by something the size of God knows what.
There's a hole. I would say the hole it was roughly 15 feet in diameter.
Yeah, there's a hole.
I'm comfortable.
Yeah. There's a hole. Who cares?
How tall is Cleek?
Like
3 foot 8.
3 foot 8. Yeah.
Wait, no, he's like 3. Is he 3'11" or 3'8"? Let me check. 3'11". So yeah, you're closer.
Okay, well we're closer in terms of height. We're still taller, but not too much.
Yeah,
is everyone back aboard?
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're ready to get going then. Let me just close this up in.
I'm gonna talk to the conductor as soon as we get out. Do you does the company have any previous issues with things digging through the mine tunnels?
Other than the contraptions, what they build themselves, not quite. As the cart slowly picks up steam and moves forward and trundles past all, he's like, "Oh, geez, yeah, never seen nothing like that before. Have to report that one.
We're gonna get eaten.
Well,
We're gonna get eaten.
No, we'll be fine.
Hey, yo, Cleek, we're gonna get eaten if we stay down here much longer. So
As long as you don't go trying to tussle with big ol' Reticulatus up there, I'm sure you're not gonna have no problems there, friend.
I'm back.
Welcome back. Everyone got back in the cart, and the cart took off.
Oh, good. Yeah, nothing happened.
Yep.
Just hope there's not another giant hole further ahead.
It should be another hour or so. If anyone wants to do anything during the hour, you can. All right, we're coming up on the stop now. Quiet Sister, and a stop should be easier. And you feel the cart start to slow as you look off into the distance and you see a platform approaching. Yeah, you did pull him out, and he died. So you pull up to the platform, and he says, "All right, so now that we're here, we're gonna have to take a bit of a hike to get over to the next minecart station, but that one should take us all the way up to Bald Peak, and from there, we should be able to take that last stop and drop you off at the river."
Okay, well, onward, bravely into the black.
So,
No,
I don't
never
like
mind.
being underground any more than I did at the start of this.
Actually,
don't worry about it.
if you're looking to take the fastest route, it's going to be overland. We're going to be getting out of the mines here for a minute, heading through the woods just a little bit. Your friend there can take a nice breath of air, and then we'll be heading back in for a bit of a longer tunnel. But there's some rest stops there too if you need it.
If there's some air.
Yeah, the gnomes were smart enough to ventilate the shafts. I prefer underhill type of quarters myself, but drafty and spacious living, as in with the gnomes, when they care to account for the body types of folk that aren't quite as small as a gnome, even. But you know how it is.
So is this right here the route we've been taking so far?
Yes.
Oh boy. And then this is the direction he suggests we go.
He is actually saying not necessarily that you're going to there. He is saying, let me find the map again. He is saying that Bald Peak is to the northwest. It is here. That is Bald Peak.
Did you ping some? Oh, I see.
Northwest. So you're actually going to be heading a ridge that heads up in that direction, not going overland to that mine entrance that you saw.
Okay. All right.
Hell of a ride.
So the entrance is a bit over here. I'm saying that Bald Peak, the next stop, like the next major stop, is up north over there. But like the mine entrance, you're going to have to go overland to get to.
And then boop.
Yep. It's as you are unloading your horses and supplies off of the platform, you see a broad staircase that kind of goes up, and you can kind of smell daylight and fresh air kind of coming out from there. It is the only exit in entrance into the area, other than the tunnel.
Well, in the interest of saving Cleek's sanity, I think we'll take that overland route for as far as we get.
Well, that's good, because it's the only one we got right now.
Makes sense.
Well, we might not be able to shoot the gap on over to the other juncture, so we might have to take a night in the valley there, which is not the best of options, I will say. This is big monster country, so if you'd like to actually just camp here tonight and then try and quickly get there in the morning, we could spend our day doing that. It's not always a sure thing. It's a bit of a long shot sometimes, and that's hoping that we don't have to deal with any beasties, but that might be a better bet than leaving now. I'll leave it up to you. I'll guide you as best I can.
It's getting about session end if we want to wait for next session with this.
Fine, good sir, that is correct.
I will write on the thing that we are. Where's my here? Nope, there it is. Oh God, that's awful.
You are into the mountains now. Chekhov's owlbear.
Yeah, no, like we're gonna encounter whatever dug that tunnel. I think that's obvious. You're right.
That guy's just
Well,
he's just there. Whatever. Who cares?
I'm excited because this is fun. This is so
There.
So there's
Now.
there's dungeons, and then there's mega dungeons.
Yep. See, look.
This,
Look at that. I put this on the map. Now we all know. When we get to session, we are
Yep.
deciding whether we wait or we go now. And for reference, we are here.
this mountain range is mega dungeon.
Yeah, I noticed. There's a giant worm living in it somewhere.
Oh, you think you know?
There
With
we go.
our
That's-
luck, it's gonna be like a giant acid.
Anyway, I don't
mold.
want to. I'm tired.
Very well,
I
friends.
don't know about you. I don't know about you guys. I haven't slept.
I will end the recording now, as it appears that we are. Some of us are tired, and that's totally fine. And we are at end of session time, anyways. So next week, where we pick up, we are going to have the party deciding whether or not to go now at midday, noon, or leave the next morning or at night, or really whatever they want to do. And
Horses, we could totally make this.
yeah, you might well be able to. So that is what we will do next. You're going to try and skirt the mountain and not even approach it. Totally acceptable.
I think.
So
Oh yeah, I don't think we want to take on a rock.
the rock is not down here.
No, he's up here.
Yep.
We don't
he's
know.
over there.
mean,
Unless
on
something
one
really
hand,
bad happens.
We don't want to fight another
On the
owlbear
other
that didn't
hand,
die to a
your
purple
rock
worm.
would prove some real like if we
I'll make it
really
dead
go around